Do you want to ask one more time, just to be sure?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
So,
Is everyone ready?
yep, everyone ready? Okay, so this is what happened last session. So those of you who are not aware, it was just me, Deni, and Jake were the only players.
I thought it was going to be a one shot anyway.
It was kind of, but it wasn't really. It was not. So basically, we all woke up very early that day and realised that this was like 4 weeks after when we last left. When we last left Jurassic Park. So we were there, and I looked down at my feet when I walked in, and I saw all of the mail that we had. So I opened all of the mail, and we sat there for a few minutes trying to decide what we should do on that day. And it turned out that 2 piqued our interest. Do I have the other one here as well? I don't really need it. But so the first one was a lady was having issues with someone stealing stuff from her stall in the market. And another one that was interesting to us was Lord Maxwell's magic tournament.
Ooh.
So we decided to go check it out. So we killed some time by going to help the distressed lady. We found out who was stealing from her, and Jake fucking put him to sleep with more magic than I've ever seen in my entire life. And then we told him to not do that anymore. And I tried to offer him a job, but he didn't accept. He was like a little kid, so you know. So we then went on to the magic tournament. I've skipped a very important detail, haven't I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so basically, Lonin, do you remember when you got sneezed on at the end of the last campaign?
Yeah, I remember precisely because it went in my mouth.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad you remember. So, basically, you have contracted the Crimson Plague.
And you're now a big piece of ruby.
You are now solid, a big block piece of ruby in your bedroom, and we've quarantined off your bedroom. For the meanwhile, until we figure out a cure, because right now there is no cure.
Oh my god, that's a fun fact.
And fun fact, me and Deni are
also
contracting it too.
infected.
We have rashes on our necks, so we have contracted it also.
I would
We
be
were
worth quite a
considering
bit,
it.
wouldn't I?
It was on the table, like selling him. So then we went to the magic tournament. We were initially going to try and find Lord Maxwell's doctor, but we signed up to the magic tournament anyway. We survived through. T actually signed Atheena up without her knowledge, knowing she doesn't have any spells, and Atheena got eliminated in the first round. Demnok and T made it all the way to the end by some very tight battles. The last battle was pretty fucking cool, actually.
Was it between you guys?
It was between us two.
Oh,
It was pretty cool. So
it was essentially whoever got the initiative first.
Jay won initiative and tried to
by 1 point.
and tried to inflict wounds on me, which didn't kill me in one shot. I used my reaction to miss escape back behind him, so he couldn't do it again. He tried to sleep me, but I can't be magically put to sleep.
Yeah.
I cast Hunger of Hadar on him, and then he hellish rebuked me to death.
The reason I did wounds was so I could sleep you.
Yeah.
Because like you had to reduce the hit points.
But no, it was a pretty sick fight. And then we spoke to the guy. We spoke to the guy at the end of the session, and at the end of that battle, and he said we asked him about the Crimson Plague. We spoke to the doctor that was there and asked him about the Crimson Plague. He said that he knew what it was. He'd been investigating it, but he didn't know how to. There wasn't a known cure for it. And wished us both good luck in finding a cure.
Wait a sec. Can you be infecting people as well while you've got it?
Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
In
before a mass pandemic.
This is why I've been in my room.
So we've he gave us a letter though that said, "Dear H, I think we should make a cure for the Crimson Plague just in case one of our fellow members contracts it. Siegfried." And that name should ring a bell. So at that point, this was found on the bandit. So we went to investigate the bandits.
Proper CSI Miami style.
CSI Miami style. We went into the morgue. We tricked the guy into letting us in and investigating the body, investigated all the insignia, all the everything, and found out that what did I actually write down here? Yeah, they're like a bandits group that's affiliated with Siegfried, and they're meeting in the Dog, which is like a pub, and you have like an arrow wound in him, and they're in a cult. They're a cult
Can you
officiate.
pronounce that correctly?
What do you want me to pronounce
The
it?
dog question mark.
The Dog question mark. There you go.
The dog?
The Dog. There you go. So apparently Siegfried had been experimenting on dudes. Yada yada yada. And yeah, that's kind of what we need to. So if you don't remember Siegfried, apparently he was experimenting on people, and you guys murdered him, and Tiki picked up the ring and turned him into a wraith, and now he's dead. So, so yeah.
Close enough.
Now we're
Question.
yes.
Can I speak?
No.
Liam's basically out of this whole.
He's frozen
No.
solid.
Nice.
So yeah, that's the recap pretty much. And we went back to the library, which is called Little Books, Big Goblins.
Mhm.
All right. My library in
Okay.
Everhast, and yeah, we're just pretty much waking everyone up.
I'm going to say now, silly question,
Are
is
you
the...
going to tell me?
Do you want to tell?
Can Liam's character go, There's a Ruben.
Yeah.
There you go, is your contribution to that.
So we, it's also worth
not,
noting.
Sorry, it's not a curse then, it's actually a disease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full on true
We'll
disease.
carry Liam round so he can go.
Someone tried to get rid of
I tried
it,
to- I tried to-
but-
So
This
am
one
I like
magic, yeah.
dead? Am I conscious or am I like fully gone?
You're conscious, yeah.
So Bum's like
We'll have to
Vegetable
carry him around.
Yeah, carry around. Yeah. So
They might leave
drop
him in the
me.
library.
It's everywhere.
so we
I actually wanted to carry him to the magic tournament.
yeah, have him watch like sitting there. So we were
We'll have to go back and get
T's reward even
We'll go
for
back to the library now.
for beating me in the final was 3 parts of the Rod of 7 Pieces, which is a really cool item. Basically, for every level, I think it gives you more increasing things depending on how many of the pieces of the rod you have. We have 3 of them, and yeah, it's very exciting right now.
So when you get all 7, you become a god.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
It's pretty powerful.
You get a wish towards the end of the rods.
Do you?
Do you? Is that a thing I've
I
read?
wish Liam.
Okay, I've
No,
made that
I
up.
don't think it was
then.
that.
I can't remember what you said.
Berry, can I use my
It
deck
was
of
like
cards?
you
While...
get Revivify at one point.
Oh, yeah,
Not
yeah.
that card.
Oh, I've got it.
I still have an IOU. I could technically
Ooh.
use that to
That'll
free
be
him,
useful
but
later.
I'm not gonna.
Should I tell
You do
them?
realise that IOU is an omnipotent, it can't bend the laws of physics.
I mean, it might be able
Hey
to.
Jake, should I tell them about the
Depends
thing?
who it's for.
On the
I'm guessing I can't use my deck of cards while in my ruby
Oh,
crystal.
no.
Fuck! I'm just there like, trying to get my...
The big thing underneath the thing.
I have no idea. Either.
I'll tell them
It
anyway.
gives you
I will
max
forget,
cure
like-
wounds at 7 pieces.
So I'm gonna tell you guys this, but your characters don't know it. There is a big old vault underneath the library that was built by us. Well, built by goblins, and we have been storing magical shit in there, and we currently have a lot of magical shit in there.
You have
Um,
one magical shit.
One magical shit in there. It's a lot of pieces of magical
One
shit.
18,000.
18,000 gold.
Technically 3.
Technically 3, yeah.
It's on the floor
Also,
in the middle of the room.
the Rod of 7 Pieces,
Yeah.
if you don't pass all your checks and put it together in the right way, it disappears and goes to a random place on the map.
Oh no.
Nice.
Can the random place be in my pocket?
Maybe.
Nice. What if it's inside someone?
What's
Oh, that's dark.
Oh.
Inside Liam, inside the room.
That's awful.
As soon as you like turn him back, it's insta dies.
You can see him kind of wincing a little bit.
Take 100
Oh, where's it got? It's
Just
like
eat.
Liam has a tummy ache.
Right,
It's like when
so
doctors leave scalpels in you.
that's where we are. You guys are currently just chilling in your rooms, and we're out by the table.
Can everyone make a constitution save?
Even me?
Even us two.
Even
Not
us.
Liam.
I was going to say, so I can't do
I'm immune to disease.
Okay.
I think.
12.
Gain immunity to diseases.
17.
Okay, that's fine. Cool.
Do I should I still roll? Or?
It's for the play.
Okay, cool.
12 add 2 is 14.
Luke and Jake,
Yo.
you have a rash on your neck.
Oh, yes, I'm not infected.
I managed to save all the constitution rolls last time in the first roll this game.
Oh my god.
Did I give you exhaustion? I did, didn't
Yes.
You also get level 1 exhaustion.
Okay. I don't know how to apply that on the app, so.
But it only
Remember.
got 6 people.
Does it-
It gives you
Yeah.
I got like
disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
Nice.
What I'm gonna do is pop my head out the door, and I'm gonna prop up the "Do not feed the unicorns" sign that I
Yeah.
got from Jurassic Park. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna
that's
put
nice.
it just outside my door. Actually, no, I'm not. No, leave that for now. Don't worry about it for now. It's fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
I hope you sing the one you don't.
If you remember,
Yeah.
you were going to the dog
The dog?
today.
Yeah, we're going to
Question
disguise them, yeah. So Demnok sort of sits at the table. He's not going to bother summoning anyone just yet. But he's basically writing in his book what's happened.
Mm-hmm.
And the symptoms of the plague that he knows about. He's not trying to work out a cure, but he's trying to write down what he can see. So obviously he's writing down he's exhausted and stuff like that. And he kind of turns to Atheena and he says, "So we have 4 weeks.
Better make the best of it.
Yeah, I think we need to get Siegfried as soon as we can, and that means today.
So we're going to the dog.
I think we should go with it.
Ravana's gonna
The
come
dog?
downstairs.
I'm with you guys, aren't I?
Ravana's gonna come downstairs and see you three around a table, and like she hasn't been aware of any of the events, so she's just like checked into Lonin's room and been like, "Why is the tiny man in ruby ice up there?"
I'm like, I immediately turn to him and I'm like, oh, I turn to her and I'm like, oh no, do you have a rash? I reveal mine on my neck.
I'm like, "What's it to you?"
I try and like mage hand the
Oh no.
the clothes to one side.
Oh, rash
Clothing is not
buddies.
consent.
Then I just kind of show it like behind my neck. Like,
I'm gonna be walking down the stairs at this point. Like, oh yeah, guys, really nice sleep. How's everyone doing?
We have business to attend to. Let's say that.
Great, cool. Why are you all shuffling around? Is there so we're not missing?
There's no way to put this lightly. Lonin's a block of ruby and probably worth a lot of money.
Okay.
should we sell?
Cost benefit analysis.
I think he's worth more to us. Not a ruby.
I mean, if we sell
That's
him,
debatable.
I'm just saying. I'm planning to make lots of merchandise around him. He's cuddly, he's cute. You know, little plush toys. We could sell them.
but the thing is, if we sell
But
him and
not
then
the
find a
Avengers.
cure, we can go cure him and then he can run away with us.
Oh,
Best of both worlds.
that's a plan.
The
It's
business
actually, yeah.
plan.
Sell him to like someone next door, so we know where he's going to be.
Let's give him the cure.
Yeah.
That's when they ship him all the way to fucking Rothland then.
We'll find him.
I'll venture all across the world for him. So yeah, as everyone sort of comes down and whoever's here, I'm explaining the situation.
Would that be stealing or destruction of property?
Liam,
Nice.
Yes.
do you know
You
how heavy
cannot
your
steal a
character
human.
is?
It would be kidnapping.
My
But
actual
if he
character.
consents, it's not kidnapping.
He's a dwarf, so
I'd say
average dwarf weight.
45 kilo?
That's not a lot.
No, because he's small. He's wide though.
At least
Yeah,
muscle,
but-
muscle man.
He's
Okay,
a
we'll say my
hefty
weight
boy.
then 60.
Sure.
Say 60.
Do you want me to look at like an average dwarf weight?
Yeah, it can do.
I think it's
Little
quite heavy.
chunky boy. Make
Well,
him
I'd say a
Gimli's
dwarf
weight.
weighs more than a human.
Yeah.
Thick.
Thick volume and all, you know.
Thicko.
Big boy.
Thicko mode.
Yeah, so I'm explaining to everyone what's
About
happening.
150 pounds.
Can you
Yeah.
convert that to kilo? I'm joking.
Doing it anyway.
So yeah, so I'm explaining everything that has gone on. Explaining that Lonin has the Crimson Plague, and
68 kilograms.
we need to try and get him fixed before we infect the whole of Everhast with this nonsense.
Noise.
I kind of show everyone the letter that they got.
I just had a thought. if that man coughed on us, then there's probably a lot more people out there with knowledge.
Yes. Which means the quicker we find this cure, the better. If you ask me.
And then we need to like distribute it in the correct way.
Yeah, that's true.
Aye.
I see a lot of profit here.
Sophie, make a nature check. Would it be nature?
What are you trying to
Or
do?
like precious stones? Nature or history? Or...
History, I'd say. Or...
Yeah, history.
But it's
History or
natural.
insight?
Ruby is
History.
natural.
That'd be insight.
You've got a nature one, haven't you?
Yeah.
Connor, you make a history check.
Oh yeah,
as
I've got a
well.
nature one.
History check.
19.
What do you get?
Oh my.
History check. 14.
You both know exactly how much Liam's worth.
How much is he worth?
Actually, no. Can you write it down and pass it to us? Because
Oh,
We
you
know.
bastards.
I just want a secret note from the DM. Okay.
So
You can't talk.
Demnok explains to everyone that the plan is that they're going to meet with Siegfried today in the dog. So
I thought Siegfried was
Who's the
dead.
dog?
Doc.
Doc. Oh, the dog.
in the dog,
Oh.
The
Who's
dog?
the
You're right.
dog,
Who's the dog?
in the dog,
The dog.
in the
Oh,
dog.
in
The
the
dog?
dog.
In the, no, in the dog.
In the dog.
There you go. That's it.
Oh,
You got
fucking
it.
shit.
Are we selling all
I
of
think
them?
we should do my plan.
What's your plan?
You could just like cut his finger off. And...
Yeah, but then when we cure him, someone will just have a
But
finger.
then you'll risk smashing him to pieces.
So I've been thinking, guys,
Uh-huh.
and I know how much
Feel
He
free
would
to
be
tell everyone
worth-
if you want.
if we sold him.
How?
I know exactly how much he would be worth, actually, because I just
Voice
know.
of Ruby.
And he would be worth 375,000
Oh!
gold pieces.
Okay, as long as I get half. Yeah.
Oh
Wait,
no, you
how?
can't. You don't have a
Has-
say in this. You can eat all you want, but you don't have a say.
Can I
My-
go upstairs and drag him down to the table?
My,
I'm just gonna
my,
kick him down the
Can I
stairs.
hear, Barry, can I hear what they're saying?
my,
Can now, you're at the
Yeah.
table.
It's a bit like muffled, but yeah.
Yeah,
I put like a
but
rag
I
on the
have a
floor, push him
plan.
onto the rag, and then drag the rag down the stairs.
my plan is, if we sell him to a king or a queen and they get infected off of him, we can then cure all of them at the same time,
and get
and
paid for
then
that as well.
he can sneak out with us.
What if we sell him to Siegfried as a way to get in?
Oh,
What if we sell him to Lord Maxwell because he has the money and then
Good
we'll
point.
know
Before
where
everyone
he is.
forgets as well, Siegfried will probably recognise everyone here apart from Nathan
And me.
And me.
and Luke
That's
and
true,
Deni because you killed him.
Killed him.
So
What,
me, Nathan, and Deni will lead
Okay,
the
there's flaws in that
negotiations.
plan.
no.
I can. Then
I think we should sell him to an unknown king.
personally, we
Sure.
kept the clothes of the bandit that was killed with this note, so, and I can disguise self at will. So what I'm thinking is,
You wouldn't need to discuss.
Yeah, just
that,
approach
because he
him
doesn't
as
know who you are.
yourself.
that's a good point. Yeah. But I can just talk to him, let him know,
Maybe he would like a trophy from the people that killed him. You know, we could.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
And then
If we give him right, actually no wait, who got the killing blow? Does anyone remember? It's Lonin. Lonin got the.
I have a feeling it was you. But I'm not sure.
Who
You got the
was
killing
it?
blow on
It's-
Siegfried.
Yeah.
it's
I think it was
details.
T.
I think
Uh,
it was cheeky.
but then we could give him the cure, and then he could be in the base.
Wait, what?
I'm just saying, we could make a lot of money here and still have a dwarf.
Or we can go around, we can infect everyone, then sell them the cure, and then at least we've got money per cure that we sell.
So
As
to-
fun as that sounds, I'm not sure if.
I don't
think it'd be
people
fun
will be able to
because I'll be
afford the
honest,
cure.
I'm not
Yeah.
infected, so you
Does-
guys need
yeah.
Jesus.
Does
Yeah.
this disease
You're all around
cause
us.
people to get set in Ruby then?
Is what, sorry?
Does this disease cause people to like
4
get
weeks.
set?
Yeah.
we have 4
So they
weeks.
have 4 weeks to get. We're not infected.
Could
Yes.
we, like, okay.
We could
Connor's
wait it
just
out.
Like, I could wait this out and then I'd have 6 people.
Oh my god, you guys are monsters.
I haven't got it.
I've
5
got it.
people.
Oh yeah.
Suddenly everyone's chaotic
I've got a
neutral.
higher roll than you did. Yeah.
The problem is,
No, that doesn't mean you're immune.
yeah, because Siegfried was spotted somewhere inside Everhast. So we need to get to him soon before he goes back to where he was, because that takes 4 weeks to get there, which means a lot of us will be dead.
True.
Can we just get the cure first and then think about selling it?
Problem is, then Siegfried will know who we are
Let's
and know who.
For the
He's
time
the one that
being.
has the cure.
let's not think about selling people and focus on the cure for now.
Reasonable assumption.
We can sell tickets to see the Ruby Man.
No, because then you're infecting more.
It's like the Greatest Showman.
And then as you exit,
Charge
you
a
have
dollar
to
a
buy a
mask.
cure. As you exit, you have to buy a cure, otherwise you
Can we
die.
trade him for the cure? Just walk to Siegfried and be like, you have one guy that we think you would.
Yeah, and he'll
You-
recognise Lonin and he'll be like, oh, this is one of the people who killed me. Yes, I will take him prisoner.
This isn't a trap.
Then we can take.
Don't I have a little vial of the poison?
Yeah, if you remember correctly, you were going to put it in Luke's drink. But it doesn't matter because Luke has it.
It's a good thing you didn't.
You could put it in Sophie's drink.
Don't you fucking dare.
I'm not that evil. I'm just saying, if these conversations start to go spry, we could just splash a bit of it in his face.
What, like an acid spray?
You could just keep the disease and then profit off it by like capturing people and infecting them and then selling them.
We'd have a money farm in the basement.
We literally would, yeah. Just convert the vault
Breaking
into
Bad.
like.
Bear in mind, we're meant to be the heroes.
Everyone you kill, drag them back to the library, turn them
Yes.
into rubies.
I'm just saying, this is a
Alberich
tough world to
takes
live in. I'm
notes.
still trying to make a profit.
Alberich remembers this.
I think yeah, we should get the cure.
I'm just slightly disappointed in this situation.
Do we want to?
Sorry, what?
So, do we want to use? Do we want to use Lonin as a way to get in?
No.
I think so.
Well,
Lonin
having him
is
round-
immune to all damage while he's
Yeah.
Ruby.
We give him to
Is
him.
he
and
Even
we
if you
sign
throw him
him
off a
well.
cliff?
One, because he's Ruby, and
No.
2, because he's one of the people who attacked him in the first place.
I agree.
He's a good bargaining chip.
If we smash the ruby, does he die?
Well, he's immune to all damage, so I guess he can't.
Could we like take
Yeah, that's what
chunks
I'm
off the
wondering.
ruby?
Like shave it.
But then, surely if you take enough, he'll
Yeah,
die.
if you want to skin Liam.
Wonder what? So is in his like?
He
Are we
is
talking
the
like?
Ruby.
We cure him, and
Is
he's like,
he-
"Where's my
Is like
skin?"
his bodily form a ruby, or is he like encased in
That's
like
so
a
much
ruby
fun.
block?
the Ruby.
Oh right, I thought he was like.
He is the gem.
I thought he
He
was
is
in like
the
a
gem.
block of
A
ruby,
special little.
like out of like
stupid
Star
gem.
Wars
No,
kind of
he's
stuff.
like petrified, but rubies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. Never mind then.
So, yeah, okay.
In that case, I say,
That's what I thought, but no.
I say the three of us that Siegfried does not know. We
Lead to the negotiation.
lead the negotiations. We get Siegfried to cooperate with us reasonably. And then we get the cure. We park us a little bit. We use the other bit on Lonin. We kill Siegfried, and then we get out of here. I ain't having him mess up with me again.
Will the Ruby Man bleed if we touch him?
Yes.
Will he bleed rubies?
No,
Can we just like get a little?
He is immune to all damage.
It's not really a damage one. It's just a blood test.
That probably still does damage.
blood test and
Connor, don't you have
this
like
time
gem
period.
working tools?
I do.
Okay, so
I have a jeweler's kit too.
Will
You just polish it, make him worth more money.
Oh, I thought
Will-
Lonin could work with that.
Oh my god, we could shave his hair off
Well, I'm
and
I'm
sell his
smith.
hair, Ruby.
Smithing tools.
will
Can we do
deliver
that?
Lonin.
Can we cut his ruby hair off?
We'll deliver Lonin to Siegfried. You guys can stealth with us
Oh,
if you
shit.
want.
What if we disguise you guys as bandits?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
we took the bandit uniform, didn't we?
Yeah.
We take a
Or
bandit
if you
Yeah,
uniform.
want,
I've
you
played
need
this whole
more,
campaign
because it
without
would be
realising
We can do
that I've got heavy arm master, which means I take 3 less bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage while in heavy armor.
Okay, remember that because
I'll try.
Can you remind me what this list was?
It was the people associated with
Oh yeah,
Name.
people in the cult. That's it.
Yeah.
So we need some makeshift bandit uniforms for Tay, Arwin, and Alberich.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, I think if we appear as a faction of bandits that has found
yeah, but
Lonin,
he would recognize their faces.
exactly. And don't forget the piece of bandit stuff we have does have their insignia on it. We don't have a lot of time though. We have to meet with them today.
I can just go invisible. So,
Oh hi. You in favour of just going invisible and hiding?
I can't. Well,
Yep.
Can you invisible the other two?
I can't make everyone invisible. I just make myself and someone else. Otherwise, I use up too many spells.
Can you make you and 2 other people invisible?
Yeah.
I can make
can't,
one other
Sophie.
invisible.
Would he know Sophie? Was Sophie there?
I don't think she played. Did she play when we killed him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Was
but
there?
were you playing or were you just there? She didn't play for the first few.
No, you didn't.
No, because we didn't kill. No, we didn't kill him until I was actually in game. But I don't think I got that much damage on him.
I
That's
think
not
you
gonna
were
matter.
there, yeah.
Okay, if she was there, then we need to figure out a way to.
I can turn into like
Oh yeah,
a mouse.
Oh yeah, true.
that's a good point.
I can turn into animals.
What animals can you turn into?
Do you like my list? The ones with stars on them.
I think
can't turn
giant
into yet.
seahorse is a good choice here.
No, I can't turn into any giant things yet.
Make her turn into a cat or an owl and she's our pet.
I actually need to go shopping to locate materials. But
I want to be reincarnated as a cucumber in a woman's prison.
But then you'll go all like soggy and then they'll just eat you.
I think they probably wouldn't eat him. They probably just throw him away.
so Demnok suggests to Arwin, would you like to pretend to be a familiar?
What familiar?
If you turn into a cat, that's my familiar. You can pretend to be my familiar, and it looks natural.
Do you not want anything else?
A cat is Demnok's familiar, so it's more comfortable to him.
You can be anything.
Yeah, but cat is Demnok's choice.
Snake's my choice if you want to do snake.
I mean, I'd rather be a panther because that sounds
No,
so...
your choice is cat or
cool.
snake.
Well, you got to it's got to be an animal that can be a familiar.
Well,
a cat can be a familiar.
fine, I'll be a cat.
Over snake.
Snake. I'd rather
I
not.
don't know.
Everywhere.
Snake.
Right, so in that case, that's sorted then. You two go
Become a cat.
invisible.
Alright.
You pretend to be my familiar. Doesn't know us
We'll
three.
haul Lonin in.
The familiar is just this block.
Yeah, what are you going to do with Liam?
You can still be
Sell
on the
him.
block.
We'll have to take him with us,
We'll
so
just,
us three will just have to
you're
carry
a
him.
cat.
Right now he's on the.
We'll put him on a
Things
cart.
Yeah, we put him on a cart.
It breaks the cat.
Right,
Especially something way.
breaks the boat.
roll out.
All of us move out. Lone colonies in a box of
4 on 3, 4 on 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
On 3.
I'm gonna go.
Anyway, so yeah.
Just smash everyone with
Do you
a
want to
block.
cast invisibility in on you?
I think.
and
How
Conrad?
far away is Siegfried right now?
About 10 minutes.
Okay, we'll
We'll walk her.
we'll walk a little bit closer before we engage anything, because everything has limited time.
I don't think I picked a
You're
spell.
walking.
Yep.
What are you doing with Liam?
We're gonna put him on.
Put him
Let's put him on the cart
drag him with
and
us.
take him with us
So
there.
you're not walking.
Well, yeah, I guess we're not yet. So you are a familiar. So I'm just gonna attach you to me.
I am in you.
He's in the cart behind, and those two can be behind.
Yep.
Behind.
So you make your way to the outskirts of the city,
To the dog.
and you see
The dog?
a smallish tavern on a hill called the Dog.
The dog.
Is that the dog?
The dog.
So it looks like the dog.
The dog?
As you approach it, it looks like a normal tavern.
Okay.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
So I ask.
Wooden door.
No.
No disabled access.
Shit.
Leave vegetables at the door.
Yeah, we didn't ask Lonin if for his permission, but I guess he can't exactly say no.
Yeah. Well, I turned to him and be like, "You have to shut up during all of this."
Oh, so I have to pretend I'm.
Yeah.
Just don't make any noises.
So I
Yeah,
asked.
that's the face you picture.
Demnok asked Arwin if you can give me a signal when you see Siegfried because I don't know what he looks like. So just like tap me on the shoulder with a paw when you realise that when you see him.
Gonna
Sure.
when I see him
Why not?
and meow rather than tap
You guys going
'cause
invisible?
tapping you looks a bit more.
Are you ready to go invisible?
I will.
Okay. And then I cast invisibility. It does a 20 spell.
Right, Arwin, you ready?
Yes. Lego.
So she shifts into a cat and I just put my hand on, I put my hand down and she just climb up my hand onto my shoulder.
That's cool. As you walk into the tavern, there is a dog.
A dog?
Yeah. Sitting on the bar.
Uh-huh.
The cat
And
was a
looks at
bad
you as you
choice.
walk in.
I give it
Are
a nod.
you the dog?
He just keeps looking at you.
Is there anyone else? Is it literally just this dog?
Tails wagging.
Is there anyone else?
Just the dog.
I go up and I pet it.
Okay. He's really happy.
I'm gonna deliberately look at you in betrayal. How dare you?
And then I pet Arwin to calm her down.
He's still really happy.
Can I pet the dog?
No, you're
As a
not.
cat? Well, yeah, but can I just?
He'll eat you,
Touch it.
and you
Sure.
forget you only have
Huh?
like 3
Yeah.
HP.
Can I look at it? Just wait. Can I talk to dogs while I'm a cat?
No.
Because I have speak with animals anyway.
No,
Oh.
you don't get your spells and
Well.
health and everything while you're an animal.
I'm just gonna look at him and meow.
We've got to be careful. Right. I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna try and speak to the dog.
Okay.
So I just say, "Are you the dog?" I guess not. Then is there like a bell I can ring to summon someone?
Yeah.
Like, ding the bell.
The dog looks at you.
I'm getting very pissed off at this dog.
Behind the bar, there's a chalkboard,
Uh-huh.
and it says all orders go through the dog.
Tell the dog what you want.
Asking for beer.
Ask him to sleep for.
I say, I'd like to speak to Siegfried, please.
Do you think animal classes as a language?
Animal.
No, it won't,
I nudge Athena as if to gesture her to ask for a beer.
Can I get a drink?
He barks.
Minch?
What does it mean?
This cryptic code of wolves.
Ah! I don't speak woof.
Don't speak this doggo.
Pint!
Maybe put your money down.
How much is
It's like 6 coffee.
One mug is 4 copper. How many would you like?
How many of us is there? It's 3 of us, so 12.
12.
Can cats drink beer?
I'm gonna give it you anyway.
He looks at the money, looks at you, and goes.
Tell it to go
And then he looks at a table, and then he looks at you.
Oh, let's go sit.
Oh, okay.
I think we should sit.
Okay. I sit down and let Arwen.
As you turn around and go to sit at the table, you hear a ding.
Oh.
You turn back around to the bar, and there's 3 pints,
Oh,
No.
and the money's gone. And the dog goes.
magic. Oh,
That's him.
he's a good boy for it.
I'm mage handed the beer over towards me, and I sort of hold it up to I put it down on the table next to Arwen.
Oh.
He's walked off my shoulder.
did you get me one?
No, you're vegetable.
You're outside as a vegetable.
Oh, outside, then you could steal me.
It's okay. These two
No,
can
they're
watch.
still
It's
me.
good. Good.
Don't lose me, please.
Good time.
Is there? So what is the layout of this room? Is it just lots of like regular tavern style like booths and tables and?
Yeah, it's like it's not massive. There's probably 6 tables.
And no other people, it's just this dog.
Just
stood
the
outside
dog?
and he like has found that like rocking on my heels.
What do we do?
It's a bit chilly outside.
I
I've
don't know
never
you
had
guys.
so much problems with canines before.
And
And he
Can I-
stares at you.
can I do an Arcana check on the dog place to see if it is a magical? I don't know how to describe this. Image
What?
or something.
Yes.
I have disadvantage.
This whole thing.
That's a 16.
It's not.
Okay.
Just a very good boy.
Just a very good boy, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the bar again. I'm gonna say, "Where do you come from, dog?"
I'm
Interesting.
gonna walk up,
Comes from the valley.
put a gold piece in front of it, and say, direct me to Siegfried, and then I'm gonna turn around.
I turn around as well.
Okay. When you turn back around to the bar, the money's gone.
Uh-huh.
And the dog's looking at you like that. And then he looks at a door in the corner.
Oh shit.
And then he looks at you.
Oh shit.
Let's go through that door.
Let's go through that door.
Go get your cat.
I run over and I pick up Arwin and scoop her onto my shoulder.
Jesus.
And I
Jesus Christ.
run towards and I sort of jog towards the door. And I give the tip my hat to the dog as I go
I
towards the
give it a
door.
little pet.
The door is locked.
I go back to the dog.
Open the fucking door.
I have
May
heat
we have
metal.
a
I should
key,
not have done this.
please?
Turn around.
I'm
Turn
good.
around.
Bright eyes.
Where's my gold? How much
just-
gold did I have?
500-ish.
Let's give it one gold.
so much.
And I'm gonna.
The dog's like looking over into your bag of gold.
Suddenly gone Welsh.
He's a great little
Killed
shit.
my
Don't
family.
I'm gonna put 3 gold
Just wait until he
pieces.
does the outside bit. and then
Now
everything
turn
Turn
around.
around.
Turn around.
Say what he's got.
And he goes, ding! There's a key.
Oh,
Oh,
Take the key and I pet the dog.
magic doggo.
it's making me really
I walk to
unsettled.
the
It's not
door.
actually magic gold. You should have
Put the
really
key
good
in.
boy.
Yep.
Fucking
Unlock it.
flash.
Door unlocked.
Flash dog.
Let's go for
I open the door.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
There is a corridor
Mhm.
with room on that side, room on that side.
I'm gonna go up and use my cat senses and sniff and see if I can see anyone in there.
You can smell roses from the door on the right.
What can I smell from the door on the left? Let's go in the rose one. I'm gonna look at the door and just meow.
Well, I know that's a signal that means Siegfried, so I'm going to walk up to the door and I'm going to knock on the door.
Okay. No one answers.
Is it unlocked?
I'm gonna scratch at the door.
So
Um,
you want to call out like, room cleaning.
Room service! Oh, bark. Can't you seem to bark?
You hear a dog bark at this.
I'm going to walk over to the other door and knock on that door.
Okay. No answer on that one either.
Is there anything else down the corridor?
Just a table with a vase on, some flowers in. That's all.
Can we open any of the doors? Or are they locked
Door
or?
are locked.
Do we brute force one of the doors down?
Can be done.
Does anyone
Do you guys not have a
pick
lockpick?
I'm not really a
No
lockpicking
one's
character.
a rogue.
Where's Liam at the minute?
He's outside. These
We're,
two are watching.
we're all
Those two
outside.
Yeah.
Probably bring him in.
It's
Actually,
fine,
no,
it ain't
no.
gonna get cold in that thing.
Yeah, true.
Can I
Oh,
Eldritch Blast the lock?
Which
That's a
door?
bit extreme for
That's
breaking
too
and
much.
entering.
Which door?
Do we want to break down one of these doors?
Right down the one that smells
Maybe
like
in a more
roses.
subtle way, but yeah.
Have any suggestions?
Use a weapon.
We're just sitting in the car.
Weapons are not my
Yeah.
thing. Do you have any other suggestions?
Twiddling my thumb.
I use my weapon.
Okay, go for it.
Just grab my quartz.
Which door?
The one on the
Actually,
right.
a really
Yeah.
detailed
Yeah.
photo.
I'm just gonna
Of a
blunt
horse
the
on
lock.
a shield, pulling a cart
It's
with a big
breaks,
gem in the back.
and you walk into the
And
room.
they just put an arrow
There is
pointing at
loads
it,
of
Lonin.
distillery
inside of the
equipment,
shield.
like
Rubber.
potion bottles.
Ooh.
It's like a lab.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna start wandering around and
Mm-hmm.
being a feline and jumping on
Surely
everything.
antidote.
Nobody is in.
Don't you let out the
Let's
antidote.
I'm gonna. What check would I do to identify one of these potions?
Is it medicine check?
Yeah, medicine.
Right, I'm gonna do medicine check.
Disadvantage, remember?
Oh yeah.
What's my medicine?
Give me another
Like
d20.
that one.
Oh fuck! I crit on one of them. That's a solid 8.
That is-
I'm
Can
gonna
you play it again?
I got a 10.
Just want to see it.
7.
You know that one of the potions is water mixed with rose petals, and it's made like a pink, watery liquid.
Oh. At this point, I'm gonna get the vial of poison of the disease I have, and I'm gonna try and compare it to every bottle in the room and see if I can see any similarities.
Not really, no.
Okay, so none of them are just red and glowing.
red and a slightly bit thicker than water.
Okay, right.
'Cause-
So I kind of slip it into my robe here instead of put it back in my satchel.
Is this the
The vial with the
Yeah,
disease, and I just slide in here. I sort of pick up one of the rose petals when I give it to Athena.
just a rose petal or the whole
Just-
vial?
The whole vial of it.
Okay, cool.
Can I just smell it? I don't know.
Yeah, smells like rose petals.
What do I
Smells
do
good.
with it?
Smells good.
Smells good.
Just hang on to it for now. It might come in useful later.
Alright, I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Use its perfume.
Should we try the other door?
There.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up Arwin again, and I'm gonna put it back on my shoulder.
Does she go like liquid when you pick
I'm
it
gonna
up?
Oh,
like
fuck.
that.
Like,
No, I'm
the
freezing.
lock
Just,
breaks again, and it's just a cloakroom.
Oh.
can I go and sniff the coats?
See
Yeah,
if you can
sure.
identify secrets.
Can I smell anything
There's
familiar?
a cloak in there, and it smells like death.
Nice.
What's it smell like?
I'm gonna start clawing at that shit.
Okay, I take it out quickly before she destroys it.
Bitch.
I'm gonna. Do I notice anything about it?
Not really, just that it.
Smells.
Yeah.
Okay.
can I do any check to identify if
I guess you wouldn't really know
You
who it is.
whose
Yeah.
It is,
Um,
so probably not.
I'm gonna run.
Try.
I'm gonna run outside. With the coat, and I don't know where these two are.
We're literally just at the door.
Okay, but I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold up the coat.
Invisible.
And I'm gonna say.
Oh,
I'm just gonna whisper. Like, just. Do you recognise this?
Do you recognise it?
Make his check.
And me? Or
Yeah. Oh, I balance him.
You have disadvantage. Jim.
Yeah,
oh
check.
yeah. It's gonna modify it.
Fuck. Oh, it's 7.
No.
You don't. Neither of you recognise it.
Nice.
Just can't
No, I don't.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna hold it in front of Lonin. Does
Yeah.
Lonin recognise it? Does it make any
Go eat
favouring
me,
grunts?
What?
So make a history check with disadvantage.
As far as I'm aware, Lone's in the back of the cart. Can do a
How's he
round.
gonna do
18.
anything?
With disadvantage.
What's disadvantage?
You roll it again.
Roll again.
That fucked up. Roll it again.
Well, again, you take the
Oh,
lowest.
so I get to roll it again?
11.
You roll again, take the lowest one.
Oh.
Recognise it.
That's how I didn't know that.
You don't have to because you're not diseased.
Well, you go.
Oh.
Grunt once for yes, grunt twice for no.
You see in the distance down the hill
Mhm.
a hooded figure walking up to the dog.
How far away is he?
400
You guys
metres.
stay invisible.
Do I think anything of it?
He looks a bit suspicious.
Is he coming towards us?
It's coming towards the
I'm
tavern.
gonna go and sit.
Yeah, does someone want to warn
On the
me
bar.
and Deni? So we're just like
Yeah,
in
I'm-
a room. Like,
How
hey,
busy is it around?
closed.
Not at all.
Demnok.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you can't see me. It's just like a voice.
It's like right in your ear.
There's someone coming from down the road.
Look at that. I send Arwin inside to get everyone out.
I drag the rag back over Liam.
I'm gonna run in and start like tugging at people's like trouser legs, and then meow a few times, and then
He looks pretty suspicious.
Close the door shut behind us.
Yeah, we'll close the door. Can we make it look like the locks are broken, or do they just scream someone's broken in?
They're like broken. The top bit's like snapped off the bottom bit.
Guess we'll just walk away.
Say, what do you think of this person?
I don't know. Looks a bit shady.
What have you done? What have you done with the coat? The cloak?
I'm gonna stuff it into the cart, just kind of anywhere I can hide it. And I'm gonna actually go inside and
Guys
sit at.
about 200 metres away.
Yeah, I'm
now.
gonna go inside and
I'm gonna
sit.
go sit at the table.
I'm gonna go sit at the table.
You just walked off, Jacob.
I'm sat on the
Sit at the
table in front of
table.
Are
everyone.
you going to leave Liam there?
Just walked through the meet.
I've walked away.
I trust these guys are just gonna
Yeah,
watch
those
it.
two are just invisible.
I'm
Yeah.
staying with Liam.
Yeah, I'm staying with them as well.
Why did you just
I'd
ask
have
us to come
covered him
in?
with a blanket.
I might
or
try and
something.
actually no. I'm gonna. Should we meet him outside?
Well, I don't know if this is secret. It's just a guy.
It's just a guy.
Yeah.
And we want to seem inconspicuous, so
Okay.
we should be sitting in the bar and not know.
Good point. Right, let's sit
We
down.
don't want to let him know we know he's there.
I'm gonna sit down and like be feeding my drink to Arwin.
Me and Alberich are sitting in the back of the car with.
You're invisible.
Yeah.
The hooded man walks up to the car, and is Liam covered up? Or?
Yeah,
he's got a carp over
I
his
put
head.
like a
And
fabric.
he looks at the car and just walks into the tavern.
Do we see anything of him?
He's got a hood on and a mask, and his eyes are covered by shadows, so you cannot see his face.
I just nudge.
You notice he's got one hand.
I nudge Alberich. Yeah.
Doesn't look. Looks a bit shady. We should probably warn the others.
Do you?
I'm just gonna
Did
whistle.
Siegfried have one hand? Was that a thing he had?
I don't know.
Did someone chop
Can I
off his
history
hand?
check that?
Actually, can I run up to him and start meowing and rubbing?
Oh, he hasn't come in yet.
Oh, is he not come in yet? Okay.
Do I recognise that person with one hand?
You can't see his face, so.
Can I see his hands? Like, can I notice it's
one
just one
hand has got a glove on,
and
and
the
the
other
other he's nothing.
so nothing. Do I recognise that? Like from Siegfried or?
Not really, no.
Do I
I was gonna
recognise
say,
it?
did anyone like chop his hand off last time or anything?
Can I recognise it at all?
No, they're not.
Make a history check.
There's a 17.
When Siegfried died, his hand was cut off.
Ooh.
I'll lean over to T. I'll just kind of nudge T. Like I'm pretty sure that's Siegfried that just walked in. But I remember he had his hand cut off when we killed him. So we should probably
Definitely looks like.
warn the others. Can I like just whistle and would they know?
Did he go?
Well, he would hear
He'd
it.
hear it.
Would it
Did
break?
he go into the?
He's about to.
He's going in now, so.
You guys sneak in the door behind him.
Yeah, could I like misty step over him or like around him or will it?
Keep in mind,
it
he probably
break
he doesn't know who we are, so he's not gonna jump
It
on
would
us.
get rid of your
Oh
invisibility.
shit!
So yeah, you guys just wait. We can do it.
Or you can sneak in and whisper in one of our ears. But
I'm gonna get out then. I'm gonna hop out the car quickly and sneak to the closest person and just say I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna sneak towards the nearest person.
I don't see that.
Siegfried walks into the tavern and he goes straight to the corridor.
okay,
He opens the door, shuts it behind him.
which one?
The one that leads to the two rooms.
The one with no
Oh
hand.
no! Sorry, I thought you meant like one of the doors in the room. Sorry.
And Connor sneaks in now.
I'm in there with him.
Well, no, you're in the tavern.
Oh, okay. Is anyone near me?
Over to us.
I'm sitting down at the
You
table.
can see these two sitting down.
Oh,
and
Is
a
there
cat.
any windows I can see through?
You can see up.
Yeah,
Can I see the others
Not
inside?
You can see the others. You can't see into Siegfried's room.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go over to Demnok. I'm just gonna whisper in his ear, like, "Here's me."
Ah! Jesus.
Pretty sure I just seen Siegfried go in that room. The one of the rooms down the corridor.
Actually, Jake, there is a window on Siegfried's room.
Okay. Can I say it from where I am in the car?
Not in the car, no. You have to go and look.
I don't know Siegfried's room, so.
Noted. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna go back outside.
You hear some like thuds and smashes. Someone's annoyed. Probably because his lab got broken into.
Someone
God,
stole
no, then
his
there's
rose
only
water.
like 3 people there.
Do I hear that?
I'm still just gonna sit. And
Should we confront him or should we wait?
We just wait. He'll come to us.
Can I go poke my head through the window?
Through it.
We have the
As
advantage.
in, like,
Hey there, mister.
I hop off the car.
You see Siegfried in there.
Do I know it's him?
He's took his mask off. He's still got his hood on.
It's.
Oh! New character.
Is he a skull?
He has a skull face.
Oh my god.
Oh
He's undead. Oh, he's undead. Don't do a poison damage to him, guys. Or he,
no! Yeah, he's on Jake.
Oh my.
But they
my
feel all
giddy
my
aunt.
attacks from poison.
Oh, attack through poison. Oh.
At this point, I'm just kind of sat on the car and I was going, hey.
Did he offer you inside?
Yeah, went back to the cart. I'm like kind of tapping the cart trying to find it, but I can't quite.
So you're looking through the window. Siegfried, he's really annoyed, but he's like pressing on. He's obviously really busy, and he takes off his glove, and it's Ruby on his hand.
No hand, man.
And he's like fumbling around with all the jars because he's got no hand. That hand's Ruby.
Don't.
So he's like stumping everything together.
Something going off the bake off.
And he's he gets another vial of that rose water, and he like spills it on his hand, and then his hand slowly turns skeletal.
What, like to its original form?
The ruby disappears.
Oh.
Oh shit! So
Deni's got some.
Yeah, but we don't.
I turn around and like sprint back to the cart like I stumbled.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Shit, you gotta pass.
With
disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Hang on, let me get my modifier first.
You said sprint.
Saving throw. 19, 13.
You're fine.
Okay. I just dash back to the cart and like, Alberich.
Yes.
Hey.
Siegfried is in the in that room. We need to tell the others about it immediately.
I did tell Demnok, but I don't know if he's told the others yet, and I thought that was him.
Is the door propped open?
To the front door?
Mhm.
No, it's shut.
Is there anyone around? Can I just like open the door and go in, and then walk up to the others?
You three see a doorway. You think it must be one of them
Yeah.
because they're invisible.
I just like I poke you in the ribs. Denmark, that shadowy man that walks into the room. It's Siegfried.
Okay.
And he puts this sort of like pinkish water on a ruby hand.
Huh. I nudge Atheena, and I tell her to give me the vial. How big is this? Okay, I pull out a cloth.
How big is it compared to his vial?
His vial was small.
Okay.
Yeah, I take out the thing that we took. I'm gonna uncork it. I'm gonna put the cloth on top of it, and I'm gonna flip it upside down and then flip it back. I'm gonna take the cloth and I'm gonna dab it on my rash.
Where you get?
You're immediately testing yourself and
Yeah.
not on the poison.
Demnok really wants to shit off him. Dabs it on himself.
Rush is gone.
Nice.
Oh.
So I just see it just burn away.
Pass it round, boy.
Okay, excellent.
What is that? What is that thing?
I couldn't tell you, but it seems to get rid of this.
Fuck, what did I say earlier?
Medicine?
Medicine check.
With disadvantage, that's kind of good.
Okay.
6.
It's pinkish water.
Oh, that water's a bit pink.
I'm asking him.
Okay. Yeah, you don't know what it is. So
Okay.
And I don't know what it is
Pass
either. So I
it
couldn't-
over.
yeah, I pass over it and with the cloth and I give it to Ravana.
See, I do the same with my right.
By any chance, can I have the? Can we test the vial?
Just to put it on my skin.
Yeah. We'll give it 1 second just to make sure everyone in here is out of it.
Okay. So, bottom 3.
Okay, cool.
We're on my
Make
rack.
a medicine check.
Medicine check.
With
9.
disadvantage.
No disadvantage anymore.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh yeah.
Have you got one in your person?
What was that?
9.
Okay. Deni, you know, you think it's just rose petals in water boiled.
Smells like roses. I think it's just rose petals in boiled water.
Okay. Sounds good, right. I take it and I shake it a little bit and I
Just go and yeet it onto Loam.
yeah, I'm just like seeing what's happening. So I
Vial's probably 3/4 full now.
okay.
Dampen the cloth and rub
we-
him all over.
Should we
Shake.
test it on a bit of him?
Yes, I think we should test it on Lonin.
That Jake needs something.
I think we should cure everyone. No, we should cure Lonin first.
Yes.
There's more in there,
Definitely.
so we can cure him
definitely,
first.
yes. Can I like? I don't know how you're gonna pass it to me. You just sort of hold it
I'm just
out.
like holding it out.
I just take the bottle and just like it floats out the door.
Kind of just like that. Out the door.
Anyone following me? Or?
I follow.
I'll follow, yeah.
I follow.
gonna stay in.
I scoop up Arwin again and I run out the door.
Fuck.
Without even taking back the cover, I just sort of like.
So
Oh, a little
who's
bit.
in the tavern now? No one.
No, me and Danny.
Okay, so as you will leave the tavern, the dog goes.
Uh-oh.
I am not.
Do I hear that?
So let's carry on.
I stop a little bit,
Yeah.
and I just turn around and I'm like, what's up?
I'm out the door by this point.
Sing bye.
Four up.
I mage hand like a spectral hand appears and I high five the dog.
Nice.
And then I leave.
So outside, is there like a bung in it?
It's like a cork
Bong.
in it,
Yeah, there's a cork.
Okay, yeah. So I just pop it off and then just like pour a splash on my hand and just like flick it on through the rag to Liam.
It's definitely
Okay.
gone.
Whereabouts on Liam's body are you flicking it?
Face first.
Face.
He
And
goes,
and you're like flicking it. Like,
Yeah.
okay. So like little
By the
bits
way,
of
come me.
the ruby on Liam start like peeling away. And
Oh.
Liam's just under it like,
No, I'm doing
I
it.
get a rag and I just quickly cover his mouth.
so it's gonna like fucking like.
Like a big bird.
No. And then I just like pour more, flick more over his body.
yeah, okay. It's just like little bits. He's still got like little shards of ruby all over his body, but
Lonin, please be quiet. Flicking more until it's gone. I'm gonna get all of
Are you
it.
just like gagging me like?
Yeah, I just got the rag that was covering his face is now stuffed in his mouth.
okay. You keep doing it, and eventually you start back to normal.
Please be quiet. There's a Siegfried.
Liam now holds the longest, like the biggest record for holding his breath.
Oh. The Guinness World Record guy turns up and hands him like a plaque.
Just breathes in for a solid half an hour. How much of the bottle is left?
It's all gone.
Is he alright now though?
But
It is
Jake
okay,
hasn't
yeah.
been killed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Immediately
That's
roll.
That's fine.
Is
Jake
there
will
any
fucking
left on my
die.
hand?
I'd say there's like a tiny bit left of the bottle.
You can just scrape it off.
The bottom of the bottle.
Yeah.
Who's left to cure?
Just you.
Just me. Okay, I'll just wipe it on my ration.
Okay. Yeah. Rush is gone.
Oh, phew.
Like,
So I'm out to the car and I say to the invisible people and Lonin. I update Lonin on what's been happening. Tell him the juicy gossip.
can you recap again, please? No.
In the recording, I'll just replay the recap. So I explain to them what's happened, and I say, so Siegfried's in that room. We can either get more of the cure, because this is obviously being spread around the place, or we can just leave.
I think first we should deal with the guy in. It's just a voice playing. Siegfried. But I whisper it.
Nathan, you've like Deni's pretty sure she knows what this cure is. You could just make more.
Yeah.
But Siegfried's going to
But do we
just
want
make
to finish
something else.
Siegfried here and now?
Yeah. How vengeful are you guys towards Siegfried?
I'm not really.
You almost killed Lonin. Eh?
I'm going to turn to
That's a good point,
Demnok and say, I'm not a very clever dwarf.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm aware.
Just that's it.
You're role playing this really well.
Well,
I was going to say, like, you can't cure everyone. I thought, wait a sec.
well,
Nah, he's not going to think that.
I'm just saying he's endangered me and my mission by not making this cure more well known. So I say we at least confront him. Who knows? Maybe
He's undead.
maybe he'll be changed for the better, and we can
I
offer him a
think
job.
We need to confront this villain
Stop
before
trying to hire people.
he does something else.
Well, not the fucking job centre.
We could be.
I'm just saying we need people to do things.
How long has it been since we turned invisible?
20 minutes.
Me and Danny are still just in the bar, like, dog.
I say we check it
How
out.
do you think he does
I think we should too.
I'm going to turn back into a human
The
now.
power of good boy.
Right.
Sound it.
So I'm gonna
Exactly.
continue to pet Arwin as I walk into.
Oh
the...
no, I've already turned to a human.
Oh, that's a bad idea. Now he knows who you are.
Oh no, I turned into one outside. No.
Oh great.
What?
Because
She can wait outside.
No, that's a question for
Lonin
later.
can't go.
That's a good point, yeah. I'm just saying we confront him. We get a signal. If shit goes bad, you guys
Bring the cavalry.
just come running.
Okay.
Or you can
Say
come
that
in with
again,
us
I
and
was just
confront him.
thinking.
It's up to you guys.
Say it again. I wasn't
Stay outside.
listening.
You can come in and confront him with us, or we can handle it.
I'll come with you.
You sure he knows who you are?
I'm invisible.
That's a good point. You two, isn't it? You can actually come.
We'll just like be invisible bodyguards watching out. I'm just gonna stand outside the door.
because he knows who I am, I'm
Admire
gonna stand
the pot
outside.
with the
But
flowers in it.
I'm just gonna nod at you guys. But
Okay. Well, let's go in then.
Oh, before you go in, there's one more thing you should
Fucking
know.
love Shrek.
He looked like.
It's Shrek!
Keep it on, it's fine.
It's even from the Shrek album.
I was like, hang on a fucking second.
Before you all go in, he's undead. He's a skeleton form.
Demnok notes that down.
So, no, yeah.
So we'll head in, make him wait outside.
Yeah, let's go.
Siegfried's in his lab,
Blow it.
looking at his new hand. And you guys walk in. Who's looking at?
I'm walking behind them.
Us three and the two invisible.
No, he's staying in the doorway, so just Jake.
So you startle him, and he like drops some stuff on the floor.
Stupid.
And he stares at T
Oh, you can see
with
him.
hatred.
Can I just do this and
Yeah, and he just.
Oh, so you can see it.
oh, I forgot
I
to
look
tell you. I
behind me
remembered
and-
Siegfried sees through invisible people.
Shall I just?
Oh, are you invisible?
Yeah.
Oh no, he doesn't look.
Okay, cool.
Oh, good.
Don't matter then.
So I step out of the way.
It's literally just three strangers.
Okay. So he looks at you and says, "Can I help?"
Yeah, I.
He sounds like Skeletor from He-Man.
Oh, nice.
Can I help?
We just heard some.
You're sorry.
We just heard some
sorry.
some crashing and smashing, and we wanted to make sure that everyone was all good.
That's none of your business.
That's really good. That's really good. Keep going.
I gotta say, what's happening back? What is all this?
That's also none of your business. Please leave.
Well,
I love you.
is any of his
Not that, Liam.
is any of his body made out of ruby?
No, not anymore.
Okay, I was gonna use that.
Is
as a
there any
talking
more
point.
rose water on the...
Grab and run, boys.
Mage hand someone run
You
away.
mage hand one, I mage hand one.
While
We just
they're
leg it.
asking him stuff, can I like quickly shift around everything and see if there's anything?
Yeah.
Can I look for more of the pink stuff?
That's what we're.
Most of the pink stuff is in front of him.
Oh,
Just yeah, did I take this?
Size
Grab that.
vials.
okay.
There's some paperwork on a desk to the left of him.
You grab
Does
that.
it look
Jake.
important?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose I should take that.
Okay.
You'll go
I'll
back
get back to
and
that
me
in a
and
minute.
Nathan will mage hand 2 bottles of the
So what are you going to do?
rose water.
Well, they're not feeling very cocky.
He's like holding his hand.
Demnok says,
And
What
he's
do you-
trying to hide it. Well, he's not trying to hide it because
Yeah.
you can see his face. but-
Demnok says, what are you making? Love potion.
No.
No.
Why would you like to know?
Really good.
No reason particular. I just, I'm a bit of a chemist, you could say, and I was just wanting to see what was, I recognized these tools, and I was curious as to what you were doing. As well. I'd never seen this before.
I'm trying to make a more potent health potion.
Called potent health potion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mage hand over one of the rose water vials, grab it, and then be like, you're quite the fan of roses.
Yeah, that's the basis of
Help.
health potions.
Do we know that?
You know that is not for the basis of health potions.
I say, come on.
Persuasion check.
I've studied chemistry.
What kind of foolish magician do you take me for?
Do you take me for some street tag?
And he said, What do you want?
Do we come clean with him, or do we?
No, I'm just gonna be like, I want you to explain exactly what this does to me.
It's a cure for the Crimson Plague
Is this all you have?
at the moment,
Why have you not made it public?
because it's not finished.
What's wrong with it?
Well, this batch is the first that's worked. I just need to mass produce more.
I think we can trust him to maybe make more.
You might want to ask him if it caused him to turn into a skeleton.
I'm sure you've.
No, him being killed.
I'm sure you've realised by now that this whole kind of area is being infected by the Crimson Plague, and this would be a good thing to use.
Yes.
What are your intentions?
Give it to every creature other than tieflings.
Can I test his...
I produce a note that says his intentions on
Oh,
it. I read it out to him.
Yeah, okay.
I say, see, I have this note that I picked up from a dead bandit.
dead man.
Dear H, I think we should make a cure for the Crimson Plague just in case one of our fellow members contracts it. Sent by yourself.
Ah.
You're overstepping now, kiddo.
What are you suggesting?
I'm just suggesting you might have some powerful allies, and I don't want you to be in the hands of the wrong people.
And he slowly reaches onto his desk, like under the drawer, and he reaches inside,
Mm-hmm.
and he pulls out. He's trying to hide it, but you notice it's like a small stone,
Okay.
and he keeps it in his hand.
Demnok, follow my lead. I mage hand his wrist, so I got it in like a vice grip, and then you can mage hand the gem.
Make a.
Yeah, match on the other wrest.
No, you have to get the stone.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
break-
sorry,
I'm
yeah.
holding his
I didn't
wrist,
realise,
so-
yeah.
So make a.
I've
Just roll d20.
Okay,
Oh, that's a 6.
that's a 9.
You're not doing a magic thing, are you?
No, just these two.
Yeah.
You two try to do that, but before you can mage hand his hand open, he closes his hand, squeezes it,
Crushes
and he
you.
like disappears in like a.
How long is it taking him to disappear? Is he just gone?
Yeah.
Just put
Make a Arcana check.
17.
16.
It's one of the teleportation stones from Jurassic Park.
So he's going to Jurassic Park.
Not that
Okay.
specific. Yeah, it's a teleportation stone.
Okay. Can they be tracked at all? Do I know?
Not that you know of.
Oh.
I say we take this opportunity to take the stock of rosewater in the mecca.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's load up the cart.
Jake, you are going through paperwork on his
Yeah.
desk. And he has a book written by a man named Leviticus Stroud.
Let me write it down.
Leviticus.
Leviticus Cornwall.
Leviticus
A
Cornwall.
whole book written by him.
Like the beginnings of a book. It's about 20 pages long. The rest is blank.
Okay. What's
Uh,
fingering through the book?
The
What
book
does it
is
That's what I heard. Fingering.
it's about
That's what you say.
how he hates tieflings.
Oh, that's not very nice. It's decidedly inconvenient.
Very interesting.
Okay.
Inside the book, I'm going to message you something.
Okay.
Yeah, while this is happening, Ravana and I are just going to be
Stocking up.
picking up
rose
shit.
water, dunking them in the car up front.
Yeah.
You guys can probably uncome invisible now and help if you really wanted to. Come help load rose water into car.
Yeah, I dismiss
I'm gonna
the
drop
invisibility.
You can
and
put
you
rose
will-
water into the car.
You will become visible again.
Go.
Can we take the dog with us?
Yeah. Let's try and take the dog.
Like, he might not want to go because it is his pub. It's
The
the
dog
dog.
thinks its teeth.
The dog? It could become the.
I'm gonna speak with animals and ask
No.
them
Wait, do I have
to
any
come
disadvantages from being crystallised?
Not anymore.
Fully,
Not
full.
anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
What?
Jake, I've sent you what you found.
Okay, I'll read
If
that.
you wish to share it with everyone else.
I'll just write stuff down first.
Help me get rose water in the back of the car.
I'm gonna speak with animals and ask the doggo if he wants to come with us.
Could you yeet one up in the
dog
air?
cannot understand you. It looks at you like that.
We need to speak with animals.
Yeah, but the DM can't overrate
Oh,
anything. You know.
oh.
No!
I'm just gonna go up and stroke him then. Cool. Hi. I like doggos. Oh,
Oh, I landed on my lip. Bastard.
I heard, and then it fell. Wait, if he throws it in your mouth, will he get an extra HP?
Yeah.
Vomit.
Minus a
You got
HP
more
if he
back.
dropped it.
Yeah, there is, yeah, a little more.
Oh.
I actually get more for that. That was a pretty accurate shot.
You get 10 HP.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Overheal.
Oh.
Put it in your temp.
Nathan. Otherwise you don't.
Hey.
You get 20.
Get minus 10, way!
Yeah, I'm just gonna like take shit and put it on the cart.
Jake, what are you looking at?
Well, I see in the book.
Okay.
It's behind
Take
me.
a break.
Behind my head.
Gonna have a quick piss break, everyone. If you wanna go have a piss.
Just do this bit first.
Yeah.
Someone's about to prove his knickers.
What?
Is there a shop nearby?
Yes.
There you go.
Do you want to
I don't think it's particularly well. My tea doesn't think it's particularly important. Stays the book.
Okay.
It's interesting, but
Are you gonna
Actually, we're still playing.
show anyone?
not yet.
What I messaged you?
Yeah, yeah. Not
You
yet.
don't think that's important?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, cool.
It's just like names for bro.
Do you recognise any of the names?
Yeah, yeah.
Cheeky.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a
Okay,
more
okay,
opportunity
okay.
to tell people.
Okay.
If you can launch one over the ceiling fan
Do you recognise the name
and
of
then
right at
into
the
my
top?
mouth, I'll
The top.
kiss you on the forehead.
Over.
You gotta go over,
Okay.
arc over in my mouth.
The top left one.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost got it.
Very top.
No.
While we're outside, do I see T? Do I see T?
Don't rush that.
Depends where she is.
Right, T.
I'm visible now. And
Can I
so
see
is
you?
Carl.
Yeah, but where are
Yeah.
you?
Right.
In the lab.
Reading the book in the lab. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to you. I'm gonna say, so I remember you told me to be a bit more upfront with you about things. And I present this list of names and I explain that it's people that are involved in the cult that Siegfried is attached to. And
Okay.
he's one of the names on the list. And I was wondering if you recognised any of them.
Well, I
The ones with lines through are the
Yeah,
ones that
yeah,
we've
yeah.
murdered.
I wasn't particularly going to
Am I
mention it,
over
but
here?
this book
Connor.
that's on the side,
Pay attention.
it has names of all. Well, the people we know. I'll show you. It's easy to show you. That's in the book.
Nathan, do you want to message at you and you can read them all out?
Yeah, sure.
Put it in the group
Just
chat.
put it in the group chat.
Yeah, put it in the
so I
group
can
chat.
use my eyes.
If you put it in the group chat, actually, I think that's quite a good idea.
I
We can
go-
also-
I go-
Group
Yeah.
chat would be the way to go. I think.
Definitely put it in the group
I'd
chat.
say
I sent
definitely.
it to you anyway.
They sent it me anyway. Okay, that's cool.
I'll put it in the group chat.
Jake's put it
Do
in
it
the
on
group
the
chat.
big,
Put it in the
big
group chat.
screen.
Okay, I'll put it in the group
Oh,
chat.
sorry.
I'll send it in the
I've
group
also
chat.
put it in the
Please.
Everyone put them.
Can someone else put it in the group chat?
I'll send it in the group
Okay,
I'll
chat.
put it in the group chat.
Right, to the people that are on this list, that are as well as on this note, I'm going to read off all the names first. Lady Falconwrath, Lord Bergstaff, deceased. Siegfried, disappeared. Prince Zell, frog, the frog prince deceased, and H, whose note I have, who Siegfried wrote a note to.
Havoc.
Prince Zhao, Siegfried, Lady Falconwrath.
Lord Books.
Yeah, they're all. Oh, Alistair's on here.
I'd say it's a pretty big connection
Bottom-
between all the
bottom
people
circle.
we've murdered
Which of
so
the
far.
Witchwood? That's me.
Oh, and Wicket's on here. But that's
Who's
spoilers.
Wicked?
Who's Wicket? I don't know who that is.
No
Is
one.
that Sir Venderman?
Look at the big circle at the bottom as well.
Oh no.
Not very.
I'm
bottom.
on
Yeah.
That's it, that's good.
Called
I am the Witch of the Witchwood. You can't
But
read
what do you
two.
think it means, Nathan? I mean, Demnok. Who's
I-
Nathan?
I think.
Nathan,
I think-
take a look at the very top circle.
Iron Fist.
Alberich gasps. What is of... I know, I need to do it in that accent. What is of that name you speak?
My character's very confused. Like, why am I on this list?
This
I
is.
didn't,
that works.
it's not true. It's bullshit. I did not.
Nah.
I did not.
Do you know this person?
What, I don't...
This
Who is
note
it?
is clearly
Who
fraudulent.
who is this
I am
person?
not part of this guild.
Who is this
Fake
person?
news.
What's that?
Fake
Who is this
news
person?
document.
This is Master Smithy Iron Fist.
Alberich goes like pale in the face, and he just kind of goes, 1 minute, and then he just walks outside.
Do I know who that is?
I'm gonna follow and ask questions.
Do
I
I
think I
know who
know.
that is?
Yeah.
The fellows
Do you know in
war.
real life who that is?
No.
Then no.
No.
I'm sure Connor will tell you.
I'll follow him outside to ask him.
So, by the looks of things, these guys are connected in some big way,
Oh, I do know him.
and it seems Leviticus Stroud is at the centre, and he hates tieflings.
Oh, he is pretty nice.
Well, I don't know that.
And I'm there
Oh,
for
this is
some.
your introduction story, and I'm there to ask
It
you.
seems that Leviticus Stroud is at the centre of it, and Siegfried's a big part. The people on this list appear to be connected in a big way, as well as Lord Maxwell. I think we should try and confront people about this.
Hey! Hi!
God.
Do I? No, I've not heard anything yet.
No.
What are you doing, Deni? Stop
Oh my
it.
god!
Is he drawing penises on it?
No!
Oh my god.
Jake, my foot!
I'm trying to stretch
My
my legs out,
foot!
sorry.
You got him!
Yoink.
Oh my god!
Big old guy.
So Demnok sort of runs outside to grab, follows Arwin to catch Alberich up.
Is no one like gonna confront me about
No, we-
being on the list?
we
'Cause
give
Do
more
I even know
shit
you're the
about
Witch of the Witch?
dwarf.
your characters would think. that
Oh, sorry, I
am-
didn't even realise I knew. My bad. Okay, instead of that then, I analyse the list further and I see the Witch of Witchwood.
Just say like this.
Far on top right.
Demnok thinks that it is Ravana. You know her as the Witch of the Witchwood.
Yeah. Witch of the
Luke,
Witchwoods.
you are not part of this cult.
I'm aware.
Just
Witch of the Witchwood, that sounds oddly familiar, Ravana.
familiar.
Oh, I can safely assure you, I am quite. Before meeting all of you, I was quite the lone survivor. I am not part of any
Oh, Deni.
sadistic cult.
Is it your evil twin sister?
I need to add detail.
I did not have a twin. My parents birthed only me.
You're lying.
Well,
Big.
I think I
Oh.
believe you, however, as you are
A
from
bear?
that area,
Why is there a vulva here?
as you're from that area,
So-
what?
it's a fanny.
No.
Drawing on the
Connor's adding
notes.
detail.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
as you're from that area, what do you know?
No, that
Do
doesn't.
you know anything about
That
this
looks like a
this
great
witch?
As far as I
Looks like
know,
a
I
turret
am the
from
only
That's the
one
idea.
of the
It does.
Witchwood.
It looks
Looks
like
a bit like a turret from
Horse.
Paul.
I have no
Sorry.
connection to any cult activity.
Hmm.
That's my worst drawing ever.
I don't think you
I would
can
have
see
to
them
check
at all.
with Salmis.
Well, in that case,
I'd have to check one.
With some misfits. The name of my giant snake mom.
Snake Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
So,
Did she go?
Jesus Christ.
would you like us to help you investigate her, or do you think we have bigger fish to fry?
Oh, it sounds
Analyzing this list.
It sounds like the sooner we get to the center of this list, the better. And the head seems to be this Leviticus.
I think we should.
Gentleman.
I think we should get rid of all of the. Not get rid of, but confront all of the people on
Get
this
rid
list.
of-
Can someone look for someone whose name begins with H for me?
Havoc. Yeah, there's one on that circle.
Hagrid.
called Havoc.
Harry.
Okay, so we can only assume that H is Havoc then.
Just a quick one. I'm going to put in me being the wise dwarf I am. Wouldn't it be a bit wiser to, investigate the worst people? Because this head honcho may be a bit more powerful, and these other people could come at a moment's notice. And
I guess if we
Git.
start at the
if
bottom,
we pick
and work
them
our
off
way up.
one by one,
Nathan, you've heard of this strand.
What do I know?
Do you not remember from last session?
Yeah, I think we
Man.
did.
No, what happened
You
last
talking
session?
about him.
As in, like, I do remember.
I don't remember. I'll be honest.
Make a history check.
Can I do that?
That is a 20
On the cart
and 2. Oh yeah.
was a logo for the Leviticus Stroud Oil Company.
Oh yeah.
Leviticus Cornwall Kerosene and Tar.
Do I know that? 13. Okay.
So I have an epiphany,
Oh,
and I remember that is the.
Yeah.
And who's still in the lab with me?
Me.
Just you two. And you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
I think Deni's there as well.
Yeah. I minor illusion the symbol of the Leviticus Stroud that I saw, and I say, I just remembered this is the symbol of Leviticus Stroud oil. Leviticus Stroud, the full name. Sorry, I forgot him. Oil, whatever.
Stroud Oil Company.
Yeah. So I say that they seem to be some sort of oil company, but they could be posing as something else. Is what I'm saying.
It's a front.
It's a front. They're money launderers.
It's a conspiracy.
Jake, how much does T know about Bluewin, the homeland of Tieflings?
Never been there.
Yeah. Have you read anything about it?
I assume so.
Nice. Got that result.
give me a insight check.
Roll a d20.
Oh, the big one.
No, there's no point in me having that. I just those things. With what modifier?
Nothing. Just roll it.
Or just flat?
Yeah.
16, just base.
Bluewin has a lot of oil.
Oh.
And what were we talking about? Blue one?
Leviticus Stroud.
Bluewin is.
Home of Tieflings.
Where
Yeah.
Tieflings are from.
where
Yeah.
the
Was it
Tieflings
mentioned
are from.
anywhere, or does it just
No,
pop
you
into
just.
my mind?
Yeah.
Leviticus.
That's why you-
Because they're talking about oil,
Yeah, Leviticus Stroud oil is an oil company.
Oh, okay.
and he's written a book about how he hates Tieflings.
Oh,
what is it with 8 tieflings in this fucking world?
the piece slowly comes together.
What?
Well-
Spider-Man.
They're gonna destroy the.
The oil fields are probably located in the north area near where, like, Blue Win?
Wait, oil fields? Huh.
Aren't they flammable?
And he makes a lot of references to tieflings in the books, so
Give me, like,
it
5%.
links together
I'd imagine.
pieces of the puzzle and whatnot.
Yeah, I imagine they're either fronting as it's one guy fronting as an oil company and destroying places that have oil in order to get it.
Think about it also. The oil industry is very profitable. Barry,
Oh,
is the oil industry in this world very profitable?
Very.
Makes money to do shit.
Do evil
That's
shit.
evil, yeah.
Do unspeakable evil.
Monies is required.
Yeah.
This is where the monies comes from. You take the monies, you get rid of the
Piece on the
evil.
ring.
Sophie, have you completed Red Dead yet?
I've not even got it yet. I need to fucking do
I'm
it.
getting it for Christmas.
So,
When's it coming out for PC?
Never.
No.
No confirmed date.
There's a bit in it where you can go to some inbred couple's house,
oh,
and they reveal that they're brother and sister, and the main character pulls the most hilarious face. I'm gonna find it.
Is that?
He's just there like,
so,
I've heard about that. Yeah, I've heard about that.
so who do we say we visit first? To put this in perspective, Lord
We know
Burks.
where any of them are. Is the
Well,
question.
Lord Maxwell, we know is in Everhast because we fought in his magic tournament yesterday.
Well, then he should be.
He's
called
pretty.
number
He's
one.
reasonably high up on the list. Alistair, who made Jurassic Park. He's probably still banging around Everhast somewhere.
Wait a sec, he's on the list.
Yeah.
Yes, and he's currently being attacked by a demon.
who?
Alistair.
Yes, I did something good.
You didn't do that.
He's-
Oh,
he's-
yeah,
he's
you
got
did,
the
didn't
card.
you? Your card, yeah.
Oh, is that another guy?
Is that not Alistair?
No.
Oh shit! Sorry, no.
Who was it? Was it Dr.
Oh no, that was the guy that. Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
I still-
Alistair was the guy that damaged it, wasn't he? Damaged the damage shield. That was it. Yeah.
I still feel I'm
Okay.
good there.
The Frog Prince is dead. Havoc might be somewhere around because we got the letter.
Yeah, we don't know where.
We don't know where he is. King of the Nine.
Maxwell, if you go to him directly, and you can learn the rest.
I think we want to start a low tier.
But we don't know any of the low tiers are.
Master Smithy Iron Fist.
We don't know
That's
where
what
he
I'm
is.
now investigating outside.
Because I obviously know that Iron Fist. And he just ran out of the room, a little bit scared. Do you want to do anything with Connor? You just continue
Yeah.
running after him.
So
Oh, okay.
I catch up to Connor because he's got little legs.
I'm like sat on a bench with other bench. Just sat on a bench, just ghost white.
I'm gonna
Pale.
walk up to you. You alright? You seem to have gone pale and run away.
The character's just staring down at the floor. Not saying anything.
Fuck off, Arwin.
Is he related to you?
Can she guess that he's related to me?
Have you ever told her your last name?
Yeah. In his story, he was like, yeah, my dad was a Master Smithy. So, I know Master Smithy and Iron Fist. I'm guessing it's his dad.
Is anyone else going to go outside?
We're still talking while this is going around the circle.
Yeah.
Just you two.
Just those two. Lonin's there going,
Go on, explain.
I'm just staring at the floor still because my guy's in complete shock.
I'm going to drop the bombshell of, is it your daddy?
I kind of just like my eyes
If I
widen
kill
a
you.
bit.
Guess that's a yes then.
My immersion.
Stare at the floor.
Is it because you thought he was dead when it got raided by orcs?
My guy just makes a big sigh.
Jesus Christ, say something.
So what should we do? We have a few options. Demnok sort of made everyone gathers everyone at the cart, and Minor Illusions the chart with all of the names on it, and is kind of trying to assess if we should chase someone or if we should do other things.
Oh my god!
I mean, it's not directly our concern for now.
Is it bad?
It's a good point, but I also think that, as say Lord Maxwell is involved, and he kind of owns Everhast, it might have knock-on effects onto us if we're not
Oh
careful.
my god.
I want to know
Oh my-
who is besmirching my reputation, claiming they are the witch of the
Your
witch.
father's smellless.
I'm sure you'd like to know. So what do we think? I'm personally
How about
dancing queen.
we have a vote and then take 18 months to decide what to do?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Solved, right?
votes for finding a target and pursuing them immediately.
You can dance in your own
I want to figure out who your dad is.
Oh my
Sorry.
god!
That's a solid 8 out
Oh
of 10.
my
Shit, dude.
That was a nice one. God,
Do you need to go to the toilet?
No, I think I'm alright.
It's already been.
Is there only just
If
shat
it's,
himself?
if it's gone, it's gone.
Next time we're gonna have to sync.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to just save them up and sync.
That's good. That's
There's
gonna be
basically always
like,
one ready.
That's gonna be recorded.
Give it 5 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Carry on. What's that? Yeah.
Pressure's like
So,
the lead.
I think that sound. I think that was a. And votes for pursuing something else for the meanwhile.
I think it's unanimous what we're going to do.
Excellent. Okay then. Who first?
Master Smithy Iron Fist.
I see Alberich shaking his head, and I'm just like,
I'm
how-
staring at Arwin.
How about we meet?
Well,
Me. Yeah, I want to figure out who this witch of the witch was.
That.
I
Yeah.
would,
Her.
But
we don't know where she is. For
We
now,
go to the
for
witch
now,
wood.
We
the
don't know where the
easiest-
witch of the witch
the
is.
easiest-
but guys,
The
Go to
easiest-
the witch
what-
wood.
I'm guessing
Ibiza.
she's in Witchwood.
Yeah. And
Or
then I'll
Ibiza.
ask Selmistra, she'll know.
that's a good guess.
Why
Yeah,
would
but
like
why
other
don't we-
place?
Why don't we locate the one
Hey,
that's
pass me- I'm gonna
literally
adopt me.
on our front
I'm
door,
gonna set the
which
mic.
is Lord
I think-
Maxwell?
I think personally, our two options should be we either go to the Witchwood and find out and see who the see who's besmirching
Shuffle them before you draw a card.
the Witch of the Woodwood, which Woodwood, and then we either do that or we confront Lord Maxwell, who is in Everhouse right now.
I don't know what I did.
Created silence.
Use that one, didn't it?
Maxwell.
What's the problem?
Let's do another vote. Maxwell. Oh. Witchwood?
fine.
So we're going to the witch wood.
No, we need to go for the others because.
Where did you want to go, Jake?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
I'm not bothered. Which way?
Oh, okay, fair. Right. We're going to Witchwood.
We haven't been travelling in a while, have we?
What is a Witchwood like anyway? Witchy. Big trees,
Dead
old
trees.
dead trees. You know, typical
Yeah.
witch territory. Do you go fly around on brooms and go, meh?
Any nice libraries?
Not that, not
Different
that.
kind of witch.
Any nice libraries?
No, not on the witch wood. There's no
Ramsay.
civilization around for miles.
You should queue.
Just FYI, if Nathan puts this on YouTube, even if it's like locked, the music will make me can't play it.
Yeah.
Like it kicks the video off.
It's by America. It's by Ramstein. It's a good one.
America. Did you take my note?
That's that.
I might have chucked it in behind something. Oh, Liam, we're going to go and see these live.
Right, so do we want
The
to...
pyrotechnics is going to be
I
fucking.
see that.
Are they going to sell dildos like they normally do? They normally sell dildos shaped like the band members.
You're joking. That is a proper kick. That is.
And they have a cock cannon.
Yeah, I've
They
seen.
have a big cannon that just shoots out foam into the audience.
So I think we can either assess Maxwell or we can go to the Witchwood.
The witch wood won. I vote.
Okay.
That's
That's-
never asked.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maxwell's probably a good
Who
shout.
would you like to investigate out of everyone on that list?
Let's get the list up again.
To the witch wood.
Well, just pick out a big list of people you want to investigate.
I want to investigate the Master Smithy Iron Fist because when the dwarves'
Because it's kind of
ship
dead.
was, well, that too, but he's supposed to have died when the orcs invaded, so I'm a bit like, what? If he's not dead, who else isn't dead?
We can look
You have
into
to
it.
persuade
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Leviticus is the obvious one because he's in the center of it all.
Maybe it's just a
Maybe
ruse.
not.
Maybe it's actually the top cut.
I personally...
Which is still Master Smithy Iron Fist.
Did you take my pen?
Don't know.
It's where you would think of keeping a pen on that clipboard. In the pen
Oh.
hold.
The only ones I'm interested in are King of the Nines, the Avenger, and the Witch of the Witch wood.
King
I-
of the Nine and Witch of the Witch.
We've already killed the Frog
Both of
Prince, so.
Go the Witch wood.
I think we should either check out... Lord Maxwell falls in my jurisdiction because my library is based there and I do not want him to be fucking up my library. But if we want to go to Witchwood, I'm down to go to Witchwood.
How far is the witch wood?
Literally next to
Yeah, it's not too far.
quite a way.
What are you doing?
3 weeks.
Okay. So, 3 weeks travel to Witchwood. Sound good?
Do you want to go and speak to Lord Maxwell first and then go to Witchwood?
We could do that.
Or
If
just...
you wanted, but you might provoke him.
What?
Should we go talk to Lord Maxwell? What do we think?
How far is that?
They
That's
never
what you
asked.
never asked.
How far is that?
You're in it.
You're in
right
it,
now.
Okay.
Lord Maxwell's the guy we did the magic tournament for. So he'll know who you are. He'll know who we are.
I think we should go speak to Lord Maxwell.
Yeah, we're on good terms. Okay, let's go talk to him then.
Cool.
So load up the cart, take it back to the
Library.
back to the library. And I'm gonna, when we get there, I'm gonna load up all of
Lord
the.
Maxwell's mansion is where the magic tourney was.
Okay.
It's probably about 5 minutes from the library.
Okay, so I park up at the library. And I'm
As you're going away from the dog,
What?
Did you ever
you get down the hill, probably about
No,
100
I'm
metres
not
away
really
from the tavern.
Well, yeah, but with
And you hear
small
a
shit. I'll bring
Ding!
Oh,
Just haven't been Markle.
Has anything happened?
You look
I
behind
mean, I
you.
had an iPad,
Taver's
so.
gone.
oh no!
It's okay.
Is that like a big hole?
Do you
or
want
it
to know the
was?
song?
No.
You want
As
to
if
know?
it wasn't there.
Wow. Anyone else just see the tavern disappear?
What disappeared?
What is up with that dog? That's a very good boy.
Well,
to the hand.
not much we can do about it now. Let's press on.
Carrying enough.
As you approach the gates of Lord Maxwell's mansion, there's one guard standing at the door of the gate.
I gesture to T to join me in walking forward, seeing as they kind of know us.
Sure.
There's a few guards behind the gate that can see you and it's like clapping like, go on, show us the magic!
More magic rocks. Oh, so
You pull out the rocks and
the
like,
guys who
"Whoa!"
weren't there last time. My spell catapult, which I think I used during the tournament.
Yeah.
It technically you're not allowed to bring like physical stuff into the tournament, like swords and stuff, which includes rocks, which I need for catapult spell. So I just like pretended to make magic rocks, but I actually set up a bag of rocks. We used to look at this, so that was pretty funny.
So yeah,
That's fun.
me and T walk up to the gate, and I say, hey, we were the finalists in your magic tournament, and we'd like to speak to Maxwell, please.
Lord Maxwell is unfortunately away on business for the next couple of weeks.
Where is he?
That is classified.
I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tom Cruise.
I do not even know, so I couldn't tell you, sir.
Do you know who would know?
Hold on, and he walks off up into the mansion.
Even though it's last
About, he never comes back. About
Can you-
5 minutes pass.
Can you see any windows into the mansion?
Yeah, but you're behind a gate, so.
Oh, I can't. You can't actually see. I was going to say, is Max was peeking through a curtain. Like,
Yeah.
"He gone yet?"
And he says, "Oh, he's gone to a banquet in Human."
Where? An evil banquet.
The evil man.
Well, thank you for sharing the classified information with us. We'll be off.
See ya. Just sucker punch him.
Yeah.
Just like whack his head against the gate.
Yeah.
In that case, I say we head to the Witchwood.
Or we head to the banquet where everyone's meeting for the super secret.
Do we really want to get orgy raped by
Um,
everyone?
I asked
Yes.
the
No.
guard if
No.
he.
Yes.
You'll
So,
walk. Oh, sorry,
kinky.
can't.
I was going to ask the guard if he knows what business he's on.
That's his mic.
Just
no
he's
kidding.
been invited to a banquet by Lord of Human.
Human.
What's the Lord of Cumin's name?
Yeah, come in.
Lord of Cumin.
Come in his act.
Ian.
Ian Cumin.
Ian
You're-
of human.
Ian of Cumin.
Ian coming.
You're not a very good guard, are you?
I like you, guard. Here, do you want to see a magic trick?
It was a really good magic show the other day.
Thank you. Would you like to see a magic trick?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, don't kill him.
I-
Please don't kill him.
What?
What?
No.
Oh no! Don't do it!
I was gonna do it.
No, I don't want to see your magic trick.
Would you?
Okay, fine then.
Did you?
Can I... Go on. Well, are you even with us? Because I don't think you're with us.
Yeah, he's with us. Yeah.
No.
You're not
We're all
going.
together. I can show you a magic trick, but it involves taking a card if you'd like to take it.
No.
I slap it down. Stare you in
Stop
the
it.
eyes.
Oh!
Lynn, you know, you don't have to announce. You only have to tell me when you draw it. Like, you could just be walking along and just draw a card and look. You don't have to like announce it to everyone.
No, I was going to say I was going to give the guard a card.
I mean, if you want to do it,
No.
I can stop you.
No, in case you give him a good one.
Stop!
Oh
Oh
no!
my
I'll
God.
tell you what.
What did I do?
I'll give you one of my
You took
magic
it for
rocks to
empty
keep
bucket.
as a...
Oh,
You're lucky.
they only increase in value. Jake's
my,
magic
My
rocks.
magic rocks. I'll give you a magic rock to remember the tournament by.
Oh, thank you.
I pass it. It's just a completely ordinary pebble in every way.
Okay. He looks at it and he's like, "Fuck, that's magic rock."
Why do you eat the bubble gum?
Was there anyone in there?
Oh, is it?
Well, that was the only flavour in there.
As you are walking towards the way in and out
God,
of
that fell it.
Everhouse,
Uh-huh.
you
Oh.
notice
touchy, isn't it?
Tacitus standing outside the library.
My library.
Sleeping.
Do it again.
We get the list up again, sorry.
You are?
You get the list up again, sorry. Okay. I say, Tacitus, what are you doing here?
Dr. Hammond told me that you may want some expertise in building magical equipment.
Oh. Well, yes, I think that could be very useful. What did you have in mind?
Well, he said you were particularly interested in them magic protection domes.
Yeah.
Oh,
from the
yeah.
park.
Oh. Those domes. Never mind. I thought you meant dome of protection. I was like, oh yeah.
I can build you one of them for a small fee, or I've been working on a new invention. It's
Does water into wine?
Message very.
no.
Damn it.
It will take your library, and in an emergency,
Goes legs.
will transport that library into another realm.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Until when? How do we get it back?
Question
Just call
then.
you.
If we were in it with any unwelcome guests, they'd come with us as well, wouldn't they?
I think the will it sounds stupid, but will it have to be a dome, or can it like form any? No, will it have to be a dome.
What do we think?
Dome.
How much is this going to cost us?
Well, the dome,
But if
6,000 gold.
I mean, we could get our hands on 365,000 gold.
Not more.
Too late for that
shit,
now.
We
It was
didn't.
75,000.
I mean, I do have a little vial
He has
of
got a
the...
little vial of the thing.
On the realm travel majiggy, 15,000 gold.
Well, we can't afford that, so
None.
sucks balls.
If you can.
What, sorry?
You're the bank.
I am, well, kind of the bank. I actually don't have any money right now.
What do you mean you don't have any money?
I
Well, you
don't.
spend
He
it
used
on.
all of his money to set up this business.
Yeah.
There's money in the vault.
Yeah, so we have 18,000 in the vault, so we could use... I say, personally, I would rather us be protected from magical bombardment than get rid of us to another realm.
Yeah,
I'd say
I
dome.
agree.
I say your domes of protection were very impressive when they weren't. So
When they're not being sabotaged.
Well, we don't have to get it done immediately. We can wait.
Question: with this dome protection, could it work literally anywhere in the building? So we could put it in, for example, the safe.
It would take the whole building.
Like a smaller variant.
It'd protect the building.
Yeah. Nice.
So the thing is though, then no one can tamper with it, which was the issue last time.
Yeah, that's true.
Someone could just walk up to it and go, firebomb.
Couldn't we make just a smaller version that might be a bit cheaper, but like just the vault?
Possibly. I can have a tinker and see
Have a twiddle.
how small I can get the dome. The smaller you want the dome, the more expensive it's going to be.
What?
Because it's more difficult to make.
Could you make one for the entire universe?
No.
It'd be
That's
one-
free!
No,
It's free! It's free
no,
say.
no.
I say, well, I think it's best that we do the whole library then in that
Yeah.
case.
Even the tip.
Even the tip, all the way up to the tip. Yep. So,
It's about the whole city block because it gets cheaper.
yeah.
Question. Oh, and the basement of the
Yeah.
And
got basement.
Take as much time as you need. If you need me, you'll find. Yeah, we'll be in the Witchwood.
We'll pay half now and then half once it's up and running.
Is there just a general store nearby?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in.
So you're going to
Shopping.
get Tacitus to build you a...
Yeah, build us a.
Okay.
Don't. Yeah.
Take £6,000 out of the
Yeah,
safe.
take 6 grand, please. What are the? Can I get that on finance, please?
No, pay half now. Pay
You
half when
offer
it's
a
actually
finance
working.
Go for a finance
No.
option.
No, pay half now.
No.
That's what people
Pay off now.
Half now. Half when it's working.
PayPal credit.
Or
Do you accept credit cards?
yes.
Oh.
Do you take a Amex?
I'm before we go, I'm gonna go to a general store.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk in, and I hand the guy a shopping list, and on it says tangle pieces in charcoal, incense, and herbs.
Okay.
And I just plot that down and say that just give me those
It has to be...
in a brass thing, doesn't it?
yeah. And it has to be 20 gold's worth,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
which is a lot.
Yeah.
So what do you need?
yeah. Charcoal, incense, and herbs.
So he brings maybe 1 gold's worth of charcoal, which is like a sack.
Yeah.
A small sack, like a paper bag. What else? Incense. Would you like cheap incense or expensive incense?
Let's go expensive incense. I feel lucky.
Expensive.
15 gold for these 3 sticks of incense.
Uh huh.
And what do you need left? 4 gold of herbs.
4 gold of
I'll
herbs.
try and get my room.
And he looks around his like store
Oh my god.
and he brings out
With this
like
fairly-
some
No,
sapphire,
I believe in them.
when rosemary and stuff like that.
Nice.
About 4 gold's worth, and he puts it in a little bag.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. Sounds good.
And I've noticed you need a brass pot. Is that true?
Yes, you know what I'm doing well. Yes, I do.
And he brings out a brass pot about that big,
Uh huh.
that deep.
Yeah.
It's like a bowl, and then it's got a stand
Okay.
and a carrying handle.
Right. Nice.
And to light that brass pot, you need some matches.
I might have a tinderbox. Actually. No, I do not. I will need some matches, please.
Some matches, or would you rather have a tinderbox, sir?
I think I would like a tinderbox.
A tinderbox, that's an extra 2 gold.
That's fine with me.
Cool.
I'm gonna have another one.
22 gold, please,
So-
sir.
Hand over a little sack.
Oh.
Oh, I heard it.
That was almost a poo. I had to cross that one out.
Yeah, I was worried that I was gonna just squid in my trousers.
So yeah, carry on.
Do you hear how long that was? As well?
Yeah.
What the fuck, Richard?
Oh, these are miraculously not smelling.
So glad.
How have you not shit yourself?
Right.
I don't know.
So
Have you cured?
I like.
Maybe you're cured. Maybe
I come back from my shopping, my little shopping bag,
I feel fine.
and I say, "We ready to go to the Witchwood?"
Aye.
Right.
Actually,
Do we have enough food?
are we
for the
near?
journey?
Are we near the library?
Yeah, right in front of it. Yeah.
We don't.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to my room for a minute.
Okay.
Tea. That's you.
Yes. Yes.
Tea, would you care to join me? Just go into my room quickly.
Okay. Sure. Sure thing, boss.
Showing
Or
balls.
just no, ignore that. No, sorry, don't do that. Sorry. T, would you care to walk with me? Actually, you don't have to go to my room. Just walk with me.
Sure.
I wanted.
Where are we going to?
Well, I'm going to my room, but I just wanted to talk to you quickly.
Okay.
I wanted to tell you about the orc story that I was supposed to tell you
Oh.
quite a while ago, and why I hate them with a passion.
Okay.
They were the people who killed my family.
Oh.
The people who overthrown my my home.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
I don't know what is that. But as you may have read in the script, that Demnok had there was a name in there.
This music video.
That taken me back quite a bit. Do you know the name?
Nice to see the Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. Do I know kind of Alberich's father?
I can imagine he does because he knows my surname, and he can just guess.
He knows like the person on the list. Is that what do you mean?
Yeah, that person.
Yeah. You gather that they're related to Connor.
Okay. Yeah,
You don't know it's his father, but you know the last name.
I think I've met some of your relatives before. I didn't know what relation they had to.
Well, I assumed most of them were dead, but according to the list, maybe not. So I just thought I'd clear that. I've been meaning to tell you for a while. So
It's it's been playing on my mind. I suppose we'll be able to find out soon enough.
Aye. And hopefully, because that person on the list, I spent my final night at the Citadel with, and
That's what
I
my
was sure as shit he was dead.
Have you heard about the story?
But now he's alive, I just
Okay.
hope he hasn't
That's-
changed. But we'll soon find out.
Oh, this is my favourite.
And then I'm just going to walk upstairs and you can do
Okay.
whatever you want to do. Alberich's going to go upstairs and chill in his room for 5.
Are you going to leave and rejoin these after 5 minutes?
I'm just going to literally just sit for 5 minutes and chill.
Cool. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Jake made a good point earlier. Food.
We have stores.
Yeah, I know they have the food.
Did you just not tell anyone?
I told everyone.
Oh, okay.
I'm leaving it to someone else. I'm working on my thing.
Okay, cool. You travel. No encounters in Everhast. Get to the border of a Witchwood, and everything becomes dark,
A bit
swampy, generally a bit minging.
Home.
There's like trees with no leaves everywhere. It's just all like
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to take everyone to my home tree so we can beat the sun better.
Let's do this.
I want to go to the home tree.
The home tree. Okay.
Tree.
I got it wrong anyway, so don't worry.
Cool. That'll do.
Nothing. No, there's nothing.
At the side of the road in Witchwood, you see about 200 feet in the distance a young black dragon.
Oh.
Big black boy.
Are we travelling by car?
I don't know why that came out.
Do I know how?
We're getting quite hungry at this point as well.
Does
Yeah.
the dragon look quite tasty?
Why not eating the dragon?
No. Okay.
Oh,
Do I know how powerful one of these creatures is?
is it
You
more?
wouldn't. We would.
Luke, you know that they are not the strongest dragon,
It's still a dragon.
But still,
but it's a dragon.
Are they more powerful than the blue ones we encountered in Jurassic
No.
Park?
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Well, if it's an unborn.
Well, a dragon. Yeah, because the dragon's colour changes its type. So
I think red dragons are the worst.
yes,
Fire.
actually, brass dragons are fire. But they're basically red.
No.
Yeah, I just say I would not advise interacting with this beast in
Yeah,
any way.
can we
shape, or
avoid this
form.
dragon?
I don't want to touch it.
And about 100 metres to the left of the big black dragon, what was a young, what was it again?
Young
That's the
black
young
dragon.
Young black dragon. There is
Mummy.
3 more young black dragons.
I'm gonna look on the other side of the cart.
I suggest going to
Are
the
we
right.
surrounded by red eyes? Okay, cool.
It's daytime.
Okay.
It's just a bit dark and starting to rain.
Also, could we stop for food sometimes? It's kind of hungry.
We can eat when we get to the home tree.
Okay.
What
I'm gonna release death.
do they have they noticed us? Okay.
I suggest we just swoop by undetected.
I say we keep it that way. While we're traveling, I'm going to cast Find Familiar using the things that I bought.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put them all into the pot.
Yeah.
And I'm going to kind of put them all together. And then I'm going to put the brazier on the ground. I'm just going to on the cart.
ground?
On the cart, sorry. And I'm just going to light it.
Yeah.
My tinderbox.
Okay. And if you wait for 10 minutes.
Let me. In that time, I will decide what it wants to be because it was a cat. Demnok's previous one was a cat, but.
As you get about 2 miles down the road, overhead you see a adult black dragon flying back the way you came.
You definitely do not fight that.
Lucky escape. Luke, what does the home tree look like?
It's just a big, it's in the centre of the woodwood and it's just a huge ass fucking tree.
I'm gonna nuke it.
And Salmistra is all the way at the top, but those guys won't be able to see it.
So, as you approach the home tree, there's like a winding path up to the home tree, and there's a guard standing in the middle of the path.
How hard does he look?
Where's the snake lady?
My snake mother is in the tree.
The what?
So I'm like, step aside.
It says, who goes there?
Ravana, Witch of the Witchwood.
And he kind of like looks around at the big tree and he looks at you and is like, you're not the Witch of the Witchwood.
Yes, I am.
No. The Witch of the Witchwood's in there.
The bitch.
I'm just staring daggers into him like I'm going to kill him.
And he says, follow me.
Right.
And he leads you to the foot of the tree. Well, tell me about the snake.
Well, like in my backstory, like after being abandoned at like I think it was like 14, she like basically took me under her wing and taught me how to hunt and stuff until I was like 24. So
And she lives in the tree.
like way
Oh
at the
my
top,
God.
and she's a fucking giant
Jesus,
snake.
Does she ever like go out? or-
Yeah, like if I like call to her, she'll come down.
Mummy! Oh, hello.
Bit of a sweat.
And the guard says, oh, the Witchwood's been here for a few days now. She lives here in the home tree.
Right. So we
Oh my
foot.
god!
I'll at the foot of the tree.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna call down to Misra.
Okay.
While I'm home.
Mummy.
Can you communicate
Misra,
with
I'm
her,
home.
like telepathically, or
I mean, I can do it in snake tongue.
yeah? What are you gonna say?
Like, Sound Misra, I'm home.
Okay. What do you want to do with the guard?
I'm not going to mention the guard.
Okay. She like slithers down the tree.
And you guys are just freaking out.
There's a
Because
massive snake.
Already my
How big's this snake?
Fucking. And the guard's like shitting himself. Like, he should have worn his brown trousers.
What trousers is he wearing?
Red.
Wrong trousers.
And he goes,
Oh, the right
that?
trousers in a minute.
I kind of like push this guard.
What's that? Big snake.
I think we're back in the car.
Oh, shit.
this is my guardian, Sound Misra. If there's any other queen in this Witchwood other than me, it would definitely be her.
The Witch of the Witchwood, she's inside, and he runs away.
Like a
So
well-held scream.
Misra's like down.
He's
I
running.
guess. I'm gonna ask her about what this whole debacle is with the Witchwood.
She says that some woman saying that she is the Witch of the Witchwood turned up a few days ago. Started like living here. She's a bit weird.
Why did you not eject her from the tree cell?
I wanted to observe her from a distance to see what she was up to.
I will take care of the semester. I will get our home back. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. I everything like this.
So I'll turn around to these guys because they wouldn't have understood any of that conversation. And I'll be like, we have unwelcome visitors.
Sounds fun.
Is it the KKK?
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the SF?
While this is happening, and
Oh,
while this is happening, Demnok clicks his fingers and an owl appears on his shoulder.
where'd you get the fucking owl?
I cast Find Familiar,
No.
and now I have an owl. I can perceive through its senses.
I'm gonna shoot it. Actually, how close is Demnok to
Its
me?
name is Rodriguez.
Can I punch Rodriguez?
Demnok and Rodriguez.
Demnok and Rodriguez.
Just hit that arm to Nathan's skull or Demnok's skull together. Just go
So I cast
owl
an
bits.
incantation and like the tree kind of like bends and it forms archway.
Ooh, and is there a turtle under it
Let's
called
go
Charlie?
in. Let's go in.
Let's go.
Let go.
Yeah.
Let's get a. I'm gonna follow this bitch because I like her titty. There you go. I don't know.
That
Fix
was a
that.
shit show.
And then why the fuck's Lone all the way?
He's a bit slow.
Oh, you just went hyper.
I am definitely the slowest in more way than one.
What do we see?
You tell me, it's your house. What does it look like?
I mean, it's very much just like. Have you ever watched like the Looney Tunes with Bugs Bunny in his house? It's very much like that. Just like.
Okay.
Well, no, it's like thingies in God of War. It's just like a hut
Right,
basically.
Okay.
One big
With a
room.
turtle under it called Charlie.
No.
Okay.
Lord, I wish.
Don't worry about it, I can't remember.
You see signs of someone living there. You hear footsteps upstairs.
Where's the music
There's
coming
music.
from? Yeah.
This isn't like
Good
a-
taste in music.
Is it a disco
The
boy?
Witch of Witchwood?
So
Oh,
I'll like shush the others and then be like,
just
Like
comes out
what?
like boogieing
Huh?
in a towel with a hair up, like treating the place like a.
Club flossing.
Yeah.
Oh!
She kind of does a slight little moan.
okay, so we sneak up.
Oh!
Yeah.
This got weird. Let's just carry on.
That's nasty.
Heads for the door.
Can you edit that bit out, please?
Snake,
Keep
snake
it in.
pussy.
Oh.
If you're a snake, you can do that.
I've tasted pussy.
If you're a snake, you couldn't do
Would
that.
be
What do you mean?
Snuffy.
It'd just be scales.
She's not a snake.
Okay.
Snuffy?
So, yeah, we.
They're getting smaller.
Stop saying Snuffy. It's almost
are you
spider's
sneaking
pussy.
away?
It's worse than Quill. No, it's better.
Do we all have to?
Oh,
miss-
Yeah, I'm going.
Everyone's
Yeah.
stealth check, please.
Stealth
Does my
check.
Do I have
does
to?
Rodriguez have to make a stealth check?
No.
Nice.
I'm gonna punch it. Oh, that's a solid no.
I got 13.
16.
15.
What
Oh, no.
the fuck's
Oh!
I got 19.
Okay.
10.
Everyone makes it.
No.
Your map
Nice.
has several dents in it from where I really rolled
Liam,
my
stay
die.
downstairs.
This is my stealth die.
I'll watch the bottom of the stairs.
As you're all going up the stairs, Liam knocks his foot on the stairs and makes a big noise.
Oh no.
For fuck's
I just
sake.
point at him to stay on.
I just look and go,
And the rest of us will go up.
And you see, she's just like sitting in a chair reading a book.
How does she
A
look like?
woman that looks like you.
Exactly
striking?
me.
Which one?
Like Spider-Man level like
exactly like
me.
you.
Oh, no.
I'm like, do I see that?
Yeah.
We're gonna do the bit where we like tussle and it's like, shoot her!
Oh no! I look at Ravana. I'm like,
Oh no. See
oh
this
no.
clearly.
Am I-
You just used attack Ravana.
I know.
Am I like, are you real?
Can I come upstairs?
I know how to solve this.
No.
I mean, we haven't interacted with
Okay.
it yet.
Well,
Which
I know how to
probably
solve it when you
I'm
do it.
prevent-
Prevent it
So,
before
like,
it happens.
Start it.
Imposter!
And be like,
How dare you stand where I stood?
how dare you stand where you stood? Just gonna be like, how dare you take the appearance of someone as mighty as me?
And she says, who are you?
I am Ravana, witch of the Witchwood.
No, that can't be true. I am Ravana, witch of the Witchwood.
Like hell you are, dirty thought.
Oh.
Be
gone.
Oh.
The sass.
She said thought. This is on.
And she says, you left this place for the city. Why would you come back?
This is still my home, you cancacious wench.
Oh.
Eject yourself from my home immediately.
See it really
Now
kind
that
of
you've
fucking wiped out.
Caught me, I guess.
Let me save this
Jigs up. And she like morphs into a what's it called?
A thick old dragon.
Changeling.
Oh shit.
one.
Do I know what a changeling is?
Yeah.
It's a stump.
It's like
It's a hay bale.
really skinny, white
The hay bales to
skin,
cover a
just
tree stump.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's why it gets takes such a fucking shape.
shapeshifter basically.
Time to put this imposter to
instant
rest.
fire.
Just besmirch.
Killed it.
Are we?
What?
Are we?
What do you mean? Are we-
Killed? Yes?
Yes, murder.
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 It was better than murder.
I'm just saying that pissed Demnok off if it was him, so he doesn't like it.
Maybe murder's a bit strong. Maybe we should just like
No, murder.
severely punish.
No, murder.
Kill it. It's weird.
Just because
It
it
looks-
intimidates.
I don't like
So
it.
as you like get ready to draw your weapons and things, says, no, don't kill me. Lady Falconwrath sent me to besmirch your name.
I recognise that name.
Bloody Falconwrath.
It's on the list of people in the cult.
Yes, we
This
met
could
on
be
the
a
floor.
way.
I don't care if you were sent by the fucking king.
We could find out precious information.
You're going to suffer for ruining my visage.
Please, oh glorious witch of this wondrous witchwood, don't kill me.
I sort of put my hand in front of Ravana just for 5 seconds, and I say, just give me a minute.
Calm those beautiful hips.
You have 30 seconds.
You have 30 seconds. Everything you know about Falconwrath, or you won't live to see 31 seconds.
Sophie, who's your IOU from?
The falcon.
Lord Falconwrath and someone else. I think I've got 2 IOUs. But I do have an IOU from Lord Falconrath.
Yeah.
I think one of them was from.
It's in here
Gaunter?
somewhere.
Yeah, Gaunter.
Yeah, one from Gaunter, Jim.
Yeah, I've lost my IOUs, but
One was from Gaunter, one was from Lord
yeah, I know.
Someone else has got an ID from Lord Falconrath.
Lord Cum.
But did you use yours?
No.
Okay.
Snotty.
What did you want to ask him?
I just want him to start spilling everything he knows about Lady Falconrath. I'm gonna get Eldritch Blast. Like, I'm about to blow his brains out.
Lady Falconrath is in cahoots with Leviticus Stroud.
Know it next.
They don't like tieflings.
Mm-hmm.
They want to wipe them off the face of the earth.
Where is she?
She's
What?
in Castle Falconrath in Innistrad.
Why did she send you to impersonate me?
She caught wind of what you guys were doing to Siegfried and sent me here to besmirch your name.
So you're the witch of the witchwood in this cult, then? There is no other witch.
Yeah.
Seems like we can eliminate a cult member right here, right now.
I'm leaving this up to you,
Or-
and I remove my hand.
I have an idea.
I'd be very careful. Lord Falconrath is a very powerful man. I don't think he knows about his wife's dealings with Mr. Stroud.
I'm also... One thing I do know is that you're impersonating the person who is right here.
I have an idea.
As far as Lady Falconrath will know, she'll never have left.
Question.
Sophie's got no idea.
Why don't we
What can you
send
say to me?
actual
Yeah, that was what I just said.
back? Oh,
Yeah,
cool. I
That's
wasn't
right.
listening.
That's right.
Is he immune to warhammers?
Bitch, I'm killing it.
We're alright then.
So yeah, I'm just gonna push past.
Yeah, I remove my hand. I'm letting you
And
decide.
I'm just gonna grab his head in my hand and then cast blight on his skull.
Oh, what does Blight do?
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, there's 8d8 damage.
Okay. Roll AD8.
That was actually the one I was going to do, but
Do you have blight?
I had the option to get blight,
Alright. Nice.
and I kind of
Eight
panicked and
my
chose the
God.
wrong one.
plus 6 is 14. 18. No, wait.
20.
20,
23.
23.
4 more. 26. 28. 1 more. 33 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Does he scream?
Just his
Yeah.
skull cracks
Yeah.
open. Just obliterates his skull.
Does he bleed?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Cool.
1 down.
I like slather up some bit. Yeah, I like very dramatic. Like, you know, like in the Hunger Games, like when someone dies,
They shoot
it
a
displays
cannon,
their thing on the screen. I like pull up the thing, zoom in on which of which one, and just cross it out with a swipe of my finger and close the image again.
Oh, who's next?
Oh, it's him. Is that him?
No.
Oh.
Hey, what's your problem?
Deni, you must chill.
Who else is in the Witchwood?
That King of the Nine was, but that's character knowledge. No, that's player knowledge, not character knowledge.
Jake read about the King of the Nine in his book,
Would Jake know that the King of the Nine is here, though?
and he knows that they were imprisoned in the Nine were imprisoned in a castle in the Witchwood.
Yeah.
Are you going to share that info now that we've killed this stick?
Yeah. So there was a. You'll have to explain that again because it's just gone over my head.
It was in the one of the books you read.
Yeah.
There were Gaunter Dim made them.
You and
Gave them like lucky rings.
Okay.
That
I
guy's
think you told me about
edgy
this.
college.
Is Gaunter going to be the King of the Nine?
So one of the rings it was one of the rings we had before. Wasn't it?
It's the ring Tiki had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing I told you before when Tiki died, I'm not sure if anyone remembers this. There was a couple rings that were made delivered to powerful people. Something about 9 people. I've forgotten already.
He gave
You have to tell me it's
9
20 times. For
9 very powerful like lords and people like that.
Almost like
9
Sauron.
rings.
Almost like
Um,
Sauron.
that gave them like it made them really lucky. But when they eventually died, it turned them into wraiths,
Almost like Sauron.
and they got really annoyed and tried to kill Gauntrod, so he imprisoned them in a tower. And Siegfried broke the spell on the tower,
What the?
so they're out and about.
Why?
Stop showing that picture to everyone.
Oh yeah, as George was
Cracking
saying.
buttocks.
What's he wearing on the inside?
I think I
Why
know
not?
where this castle
At
would
first
be
I thought it
within
was
the
you,
witch.
I'll be honest.
It gives off a menacing aura. I've never stepped foot in that region
Petition
of the
for Liam
witch
to
before.
recreate that picture.
Just Photoshop
I
his
can
face.
take
Is
this
that a
there if you
challenge?
wish.
Yeah.
Yes.
I say we should.
Challenge.
I mean, Emmy may have an outfit like that. You never know. I'm not sure if the shoes will fit.
So we're all in agreement that we're going to this place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to fish up in it.
Let's do it.
So before we leave, I want to like tell Sylvester what happened. Be like, I will return again.
Oh.
They can't get in the action
So
right
that's
now.
the
She's
reason.
just forcing herself in there.
Stop.
Oh, Nathan, do you want to get packed?
Yes. Oh.
Boy,
You
you
get your
sex
boob
animal.
off my arm.
Rodriguez the
Oh,
sex
sex
sound.
Oh,
Rodriguez the sex sound.
Shit.
oh no.
I win.
Oh, you do? Shit.
Hey, no. Card. I may do one tonight. I'm not sure.
Draw a card, mate. Do it.
Depends how edgy I'm feeling.
Just draw a card.
Right, so what are you doing?
Luke knows where the
He's
Luke
going
knows the
there.
customer. Yeah, let's go.
Cool.
Ah, sorry. Shit.
So it gets a bit darker and a bit
Jesus
more
Christ.
rainy and a bit more dead.
More
Eventually, you come to quite a thick tower
Is it
made
thick?
it's
Thick.
made out of stone.
How's it spelled?
2 C's.
Good shit. Is it 2 C's or CK?
2
C's.
C's?
Good shit.
Castle thick. And there's a big tower, and the front of it has been like not sliced off, but it's all like crumbling down.
It's
Mm.
broke, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And there's like a, you know, like when a hurricane starts and it like swirls the
Yeah.
clouds.
Mhm.
It's like that directly above the tower.
Oh, spooky. Yeah.
I'll just listen to ABBA.
Is this the castle?
This is the only area the witch
Why
would
got
have never
such
gone
cheery
to, so it
music with
must be.
such a fucking dim atmosphere?
Okay, excellent. Can I do a perception check just to see if I notice anything off about it besides it?
Besides the obvious evil magic.
Yeah. Or what kind of check would you want me to make?
Yeah, I can't check.
Lights on.
A what?
I can't.
That's an 18.
There was a lot of magic here at one point, but it's been broken
Disperse.
roughly half a year ago.
Okay.
Half a year? There's some fucking Grandmaster Wizard.
All I can think of
Man,
is the
been
picture
here.
of the loop is behind.
Is it Lord fucking...
No.
What's the fucking guy's name?
Is there an obvious?
The rumour was that Siegfried broke the spell on the tower.
Was it Leviticus Shroud?
Leviticus.
Leviticus Stroud.
Leviticus
king of the
Hall,
nine.
Island Hall.
No.
Is there an obvious way in?
Oh.
Oh!
Stop it.
What's the
Is there an obvious way in?
Yeah, probably. It's getting very dark at this point.
I've got no food.
Yeah. I mean, let's say you picked up food at Luke's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
So
I'll make
you
a killer soup.
probably set up camp or something.
Has it got snake bits in it?
Yeah, I think.
Snake meat's really nice.
Do we want to set up camp for the night and then attack this in the morning?
Yeah.
Snake.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay. You set up a lovely camp. Tents and stuff, campfire. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna talk to Rodriguez because I can telepathically communicate with him, and I'm gonna ask him to just fly up and scan the area and tell me what he sees.
Okay. Where would you like him to fly?
Oh,
Just vertically from me and just like 360.
So just like 360 around the tower.
Yeah.
Is this? Sorry, we're at the campfire still.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He has a thick Spanish accent, by the way.
Hello, senor.
Like Mexican.
Yeah, I go Mexican. Yeah.
Puta.
Senorita. I'm not doing that.
Sound like she's
Al,
in
is there a body of water nearby?
Yeah, there's a stream. It doesn't look very nice. It's a bit brown.
Oh, it's so good if it's a bit round.
river.
Be alright if we boiled it, do you think? I'm gonna get my my cooking utensil box. Fill a kettle with water.
Cool.
Put it on the campfire.
Let me try negative 15 armor now.
No.
Let me know when it's boiled.
I saw you last night
Yeah,
at
fucking
Tesco.
No.
Your owl just sees like a ruined castle.
Would be like
He says, "Ruined castle, boss."
Ruined castle.
bought a teapot that's exact type.
You don't see anything of interest like on top of the castle really.
Okay.
That's all.
Nice. I dig my staff into the ground and just kind of let him perch on top of it. No. That's where he's gonna sleep.
Connor.
Yes.
Your water's boiled.
I'm gonna get the tea leaves out of my backpack and I'm gonna sprinkle them. I'm gonna sprinkle them in the teapot. I'm gonna get some cups out of my backpack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give one to T.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the rest next to the campfire. They're like really shoddy, like metal, like what you get when you went. You know, like when in the RAF you have like your mess tins.
Yeah.
It's a bit like that.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you very much.
Does anyone else want to do anything?
Anybody else want a tea?
I'll take some tea.
I chuck one over to Luke. I can't
Chuck
remember.
I'll have a
tea at
tea.
me.
I chuck a cup at Luke's character. I can't remember your name. Sorry.
I can go for a tea, please.
I'll chuck one at Arwin.
I would like Arabian coffee first, bit of milk.
A
give it a
raping
stir.
coffee?
Talk about
Water,
sex.
never stir.
I
Finish
genuinely
with
thought you
bit
said a
of milk if
raping
needed.
coffee.
With one sugar.
I'll try. I'll yeet a cup at Liam's character. Lonin.
Fuck! Oh, what's it for? What's the fucking movie? He gets hit with a mug. Oh, that.
Oh, that's
Yes.
he gets hit with a glass, doesn't
No,
it?
it's
Be
a
a lot
mug.
of movies.
I'm pretty sure it's a mug.
Every
Oh, the Big
slapstick
Lebowski,
movie.
isn't it?
Oh, I'm thinking of Kingsman when he gets the umbrella and yeets the shot glass at that guy's head, or the whiskey glass at the guy's head. So I'm gonna just smell the tea. Dip-
Smells really nice. I'll stir it with your spoon.
I get the spoon of godly cuisine out. I add just a smidge
Mm-hmm.
of sugar,
Smidge?
tiny bit of sugar.
Okay.
Just add it in, stir it up. Now it's gonna taste fucking divine.
Yeah.
And then I run around with the pot.
Cool.
Scalding my. Oh no, I've got my gloves on actually. It's alright. So I pour tea in his cup. Her cup.
Oh.
No, sorry. Her cup. Her cup. Her cup. His cup. My cup.
Cool. You're all getting quite tired.
Yeah, I'm-
Tent's set up.
I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm going to sleep.
Lonin's sitting there, just with his little wooden box, just looking at it.
As I'm like about to close my tent up, I kind of just hold an eye contact with Lonin. I just go, and then zip the tent, or tie the
Okay.
tent up.
Everyone's in bed except for Liam, who's sitting alone by the fire.
The BG double
Cough.
Nice.
Nice.
So does he not have a tent?
Yeah.
He's just
He's
choosing
not
to stay right
sleeping.
Oh, cool. Well, while we're sleeping, I'm
Liam.
gonna... Okay.
Would you like to go to bed? Or would you like to draw a card? Please shuffle the deck before you draw it.
I have already shuffled.
Cool.
Are you sure you want
So what you're saying is Liam draw a card.
I mean, he doesn't have to.
I mean, you know,
But he's
I've been
tempted.
difficult. You know, been in the crystal for how many days?
Shits and giggles, mate. Shits
Good.
and giggles.
Solid.
Yeah, it's
2
too
days.
long. Nathan's like, you're dead.
You're going to fucking die.
There's a good chance you're just going to die.
He's
Gets
gonna
put in a
die.
crystal again.
Maybe it will reverse the intelligence difference that he had.
Maybe he'll be smarter than you.
Maybe I just
My
fucking
character's not that smart.
Maybe I'll just
I
disappear.
know, but still.
He's actually really does not have a high
What's
intelligence.
the name of it, Barry?
I don't know yet.
He's about to find
How
you.
much intelligence do you
In
have?
voice, the
12.
void.
Oh, it's the same
I
as
had
me.
it up if you wanna
He's wise. He's not.
read it.
He's wise and charismatic.
Oh, how much wisdom do you have?
Wow.
15 and 17 charisma.
Oh, I've got 17 wisdom. But only 10 charisma. Because
Mm-hmm.
I don't need charisma.
It's not good, though, I'm not being honest with you.
Liam, you look at the card and it says ruin on it.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Can we have a little backstory on your character?
Oh,
Where's he from?
I am from the map.
You're from the map.
From the map.
Chilling.
I am in Iron Hill.
Do you own any land?
No, not aware of.
Okay.
Wait, you're from Iron Hill? Oh, you are from Iron Hill.
I am from Iron Hill and I have no land.
Okay.
You sound-
What do you have in your inventory?
Oh, I know what this one does.
I have in my inventory plate armor, shield, my For the Wind battle axe, warhammer, hand axe, 417 gold 417 gold pieces, priest pouch, dragon chest kit, belt with pouch, and a vet uniform. What? Vet uniform?
A veteran uniform.
I was gonna say like vet and
Your
insignia.
literal, like, scrub gown.
Everything apart from your battle axe and your rod of weather prediction is
Yeah.
gone.
Oh,
You're naked!
include my clothes.
And your armor.
Yes.
Oh my god, you are literally
So
sat
it's
naked
nonsense.
by the fire. Oh my god.
For anyone who didn't Google it, ruin. All forms of wealth that you carry or own, other than magical items, are lost to you. Portable property vanishes. Businesses, buildings, and land you own are lost in a way that alters reality the least.
Wait.
Any documentation that proves you should own something lost to this card also disappears.
Me and Jacob just got that bond. I can just smell his fire.
I mean, I'm going to tell you now,
Yeah, it's like a
when
fun
you
one.
get back to the
Yeah,
library,
it's just like, gotta, like,
your room's
if I
gone.
could, I'd try and
You should have waited. You didn't even okay.
I'm gonna go back and open the door. Just look outside. I'm
Yeah.
like,
You should have waited. It would have been
Nathan,
funnier.
did you change the building while I was gone? No. Huh. Where's the room gone?
Oh my god, that's
Or just open
hilarious.
the door, just hits it, just doesn't open.
That's hilarious. There's just a brick
Ah.
wall there.
I'm not
I
happy
mean,
with
that
that.
wasn't too bad.
Can I have another?
No, you only get
You
one per
can
week.
actually. Because that first. Oh no, it's been week. No.
If it crosses midnight,
Yeah, what time is it?
Did I say one a day or one a week?
One a week. You have to wait till
No,
next
no.
session. One a session.
what day is it? Saturday.
So guess what, guys? You're gonna wake up and you're gonna have no
Midnight,
clothes.
it's
You have a
taking
nice view in the
Is it a
morning.
Sunday at
So-
11?
We're gonna wake
PM.
up to a tiny dwarf with a tiny penis.
Yeah.
Liam, you can take another one if you want.
I would,
I just wouldn't.
I
do it,
would
dude.
strongly.
It's
not
called
Well,
recommend
Divine.
it.
It
what
gives you all
else
your
do I
shit.
have to lose?
Literally,
So
what
much.
do you have to
Literally
do?
Literally everything.
Literally,
What do you mean?
just
What do you
your
mean?
ass.
Your
He's just
life.
lost everything.
Yeah, he's already lost
Sorry.
most things. He can lose his life.
Nah, it's not worth anything.
Oh, get
Oh
some.
dear.
Liam, you don't have to.
No, wait till next time.
Literally, all you have to lose is your axe.
You never know.
Yeah,
That...
you could get the card that deletes all your magic items as well.
No.
So you literally
But
have nothing.
this card, next one, could give me some nice clothes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, I believe.
I mean, so far you've got all the bad ones.
Yeah.
So chances are.
Yeah,
it's
you know,
probably
you might as well.
Don't
Stop
have
tempting
a
me. I want to
For like
take
a
another
solid
one.
30 seconds. I don't think you
Don't tell
realise.
the charm have nothing to lose.
It's good. Yeah.
Bruh.
You haven't got much left to lose.
Don't do it.
It'd be funny.
I want to do
Does that
it.
only
could
apply to
kill
stuff
us
he
all.
already owned, or
We've
as
got
soon
plenty
as
of
you give him
sessions
something
left,
else?
so-
No, just stuff.
Yeah,
Save.
I'll savour it. I'll savour it. I can't get greedy. I'm not being
Go on.
greedy.
Put the cards
you're
in
a
your
dwarf.
pocket.
And also greedy. No, joking.
Oh.
I am stupid though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you
a
are.
He is dumb
You're a
as shit.
dick.
No.
give me
Oh, what do you think this point?
Do what your character would do.
Put the cards in your pocket.
You're asleep. Shut the
Don't
fuck
play.
up.
Shut up.
In his ass.
Oh yeah.
I'm sitting by the fire.
He's got a
That's a
meat
good
pocket.
point. How's he
That's
gonna
what I'm
hold it?
saying. That's what I'm saying.
How's he gonna?
I'm sitting by the fire. I'm just staring at my
Prison
warhammer, next to my
All his clothes just went.
testicles. And slowly but surely the fire dies out. I'm thinking, it's a bit cold now.
Where are my balls gone?
Nah. I'm thinking, I could get some clothes, but all the shops are closed.
You're also in the middle of the woods.
That as well.
We're in fucking abandoned land known as the Witchwood. There are no shops for
Everyone's
miles.
And-
asleep next to the fire.
I can't sleep because it's a bit cold, a bit miserable. I'm thinking, yeah.
You
I'm
could
like,
wake whoever you trust up the most and be like, can you give me some pants?
this,
You could draw another card and hope it gives you clothes.
This is the card.
Oh, idiot.
Honestly.
Oh
You're gonna kill yourself.
What's he done?
no. Going to spontaneously combust.
I'm glad we gave this to Loam.
Oh my
This
God.
is why I gave it to you.
oh.
This is gonna be
Oh,
something
I
good. I
just
feel
realised
like.
because my armour's gone, that means my armour class is now down to 8. No, is it 18?
It's
Or...
down to 10.
Yeah.
Is it 10?
Oh,
Yeah.
10.
Default, yeah.
I'm gonna get
No, 10 plus your dexterity. So
Pretty
what's
nippy
that?
right now. Then.
0.
What's the temperature?
Yeah, 10 plus 0. You're literally half Tracy.
And I've got no money to get any more. I'm going to like sweet talk Denmark just in the middle. In the mornings, like, yeah, let me borrow some money from the safe. Why?
You're just sitting there naked.
Yeah,
Why?
and
Just
you're,
like,
main
do you
you're
realise-
miles
do you
from
realise
civilization as well.
I'm just going to say I got mugged. I took all my clothes off, and when I woke up, they were gone. I am not going to admit.
Dragonade them.
I just
I slept naked.
Dragonate them.
Oh,
What's the card
These
called?
are fucked up. That's what I've done.
That's why I said
Oh,
do not
shit.
take a
What
card.
It's Barry's face.
Oh my god. Okay, that's not a good sign.
No comment.
What card is it?
I will read out what it does.
Oh.
Oh no!
I'll have
Yeah, we don't know. Well, by the way, I might buy the actual proper deck of cards.
Do it.
Oh
It's
no, that's
easier
not a
to try
good
and
name.
translate.
The Void.
Oh fuck! It's the one I didn't want.
Nathan, can you read it out, please?
Has he even got it?
Yes.
Okay.
This black card spells disaster. Your soul is drawn from your body and contained in an object in a place of the DM's choice. One or more powerful beings guard the place. While your soul is trapped in this way, your body is incapacitated. A wish spell can't restore your soul, but the spell reveals the location of the object that holds it. You draw no more cards.
Oh my
and that's
god.
the end of today.
I'd just like
Just
to point
everyone
out,
goes to
That is
sleep.
the worst card you
And
can
Mom
do.
is
yeah.
gone.
this essentially kills your character.
Yeah.
His
And
soul
also,
is trapped in an object
you-
with various trees.
You might say
And
that you
build
might
it.
say we can go to the objects,
But there's someone that's a
But-
powerful.
But
creature.
powerful
Yeah.
creatures are
we're
guarding
all
it.
asleep and we don't know how.
Yeah.
We're just going to wake up and you're
Yeah.
just going to be unconscious on the floor.
No, he's
naked.
just. Oh yeah, his body's
Because
there.
his body's there,
Yeah,
but his
he's
soul's gone.
unconscious naked. Can you put your soul in his warhammer?
No, it's up to him. He could put it in a fucking beef brisket if you want.
Oh, that'd be tasty.
I could put it inside Demnok.
Can I smell the beef brisket for a minute?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
But wherever it is, powerful beings of various choosing will be guarding it as well.
Okay. What? Read it again. What? How does it? It
Your
tells you
soul
where...
is drawn from your body and contained in an object in a place of the DM's choice.
Yeah.
One or more powerful beings guard the place. While your soul is trapped in this way, your body is incapacitated. A wish spell can't restore your soul, but the spell reveals the location of the object that holds it.
None of us have wish anyway.
Oh dear.
So what's gonna happen is you go
Yeah,
come out your
because
tent
I'm
and just
not
see me unconscious, naked,
Yeah.
Yep.
next to the fire.
But the max
It's gonna be a
is
good
built
night.
for characters, so it can hold 122 rounds. 62.
think on that bombshell.
On that
But
bombshell.
then,
We're
That's,
ending today.
that's roll up new character territory now.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well,
Why?
unless Barry
Unless
was
Barry-
really
Very puts it
nice
somewhere nice.
and doesn't have such a powerful badass guarding it.
hey Barry, punish him for being an idiot.
Yeah.
You can do it.
What happens when we wake up?
It's
Watched a
the
video online.
morning.
you can
Uh-huh.
do as well.
I walk out.
It's just there, like,
The fire
This.
has died down. It's out.
with his ass facing us.
Everyone roll a d20.
8.
10.
3.
19.
I'm gonna use my big one for this thing, just for you.
Oh.
15.
6.
I don't know.
Luke wakes up first, leaves her tent, and sees a stout naked dwarf face down like that
But
in the dirt.
I just go up and prod him with my staff.
In the ass.
No, just
Yeah, just get
doesn't,
stuck.
doesn't move. He's like really stiff.
What, his
Bit of a
body
long
or
shot,
his...
but-
Uh-huh.
Would I have the knowledge to know what's caused this in any way, shape, or form?
Probably not.
No,
No.
no, didn't think so. I'm just kind of saying this fucking dwarf.
This fucking idiot.
Who wakes up now?
Jake.
That's the end of the session.
Oh.
Oh, dearie me.
Ending it on the fucking dwarves note.
Thank you.